Greetings! We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits. So please grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds. Tonight we will be playing Starfinder, which is a D20 sci-fi based system. If you would like to see more content, please check us out over on YouTube at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can subscribe and hit that bell notification. If you would like to join us during our live stream, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be part of our live chat. So, I am not dead, which means I can run games now.
Yay. And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah, no, seriously. There's the last couple of games I've just been, the times we've had available, I've just been dead or dying. So, yeah. Tonight, we are playing Season 6, Episode 12, Yesteryear's Hope. And we get to go back to one of our favorite planets, Elytrio.
The game is Starfinder, by the way, which is a science fiction D20.
I said that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember seeing
It's okay.
it.
It's okay. We can check tape.
Casey getting old.
I am getting
It's
old.
okay. He wants to interrupt the GM.
It's my turn.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and then we can do introductions in a moment. You are currently in the private docking bays of Starfinder, the Starfinder Society, on Absalom Station. You have been requested to come and show up by Venture Captain Arvin.
Arvin?
Arvin, A-R-V-I-N. He is the Lashunta.
Yeah.
Okay. Venture Captain Arvin ducks out of the way of a team of porters who load crate after crate of food into the cargo bay of the Lore Seeker, a sleek Pegasus-class starship.
Oh, God.
Thanks for meeting me here, Starfinders, Arvin says as he fondly pats the side of the ship. The Lore Seeker here is one of our finest and most reliable starships. It's been in operation for well over a decade, kept hundreds of Starfinders safe, and brought back countless discoveries. One of these discoveries was the location of a planet in the vast called Elytrio, which was devastated by thermonuclear war several hundred years ago. Today, the local Jabrani people are divided into two different groups called the Husks and the Membranes. They have distinct cultural traditions, societal structure, and physical characteristics, and they have remained isolated from one another for a few centuries. When you arrive on Elytrio, you'll be met by Disdain and Clarima, old friends of the Starfinder Society. They are planning a social event intended to bring the Husks and Membranes together to bond as a community, and they want the Starfinder Society to participate. They've asked us to help ensure the smooth operation of the event, and then enjoy the celebration as honored guests.
Rock and roll.
In short, your job is to support them in any way you can.
I'm missing it.
He gestures to the porters still loading crates into the cargo hold. As special guests, it's important that we don't arrive empty-handed. As you can see, I've ordered these crates of food from different planets of the Pact Worlds that you can bring to share. I'll let you decide how and where you want to use them. Okay. He hands you a small report because we're all in paper world right now. Blue over white loves paper. Here is the information on where you're going.
Planetary specifications. Located in the vast, Elytrio is the fourth planet orbiting an unnamed sun. Planet possesses two barren moons, referred to by locals as the Companions. Elytrio used to have a thriving ecosystem with biomes ranging from rainforests to Arctic tundra, but a global thermonuclear war devastated the environment and left most of the planet an irradiated wasteland. It is the opinion of the Xenowardens that Elytrio requires the integration of foreign flora and fauna to restabilize its ecosystem and environment. Just over 300 years ago, a species of insectile humanoids called Jabranis, who worship the war god Demoratosh under the moniker the Great Vanquisher, engaged in a brief but deadly nuclear war between several of their now forgotten nation-states. Only those Gibrani within the metropolis of Arcos survived the cataclysmic conflict, shielded by the city's powerful force field. Subsequent radiation carried by shifting wind currents racked the city, further dwindling their numbers. Of these survivors, half remained within Arcos to live in the automated luxury of the crumbling city. The rest departed Arcos to make a new life for themselves in the wastelands, believing that the nature goddess, Mother Tulu, would bless them for returning to the land and giving up the comforts of civilization. Over the following centuries, very little contact occurred between the Gibranis who chose to live in the wastes and those who stayed in Arcos, though each remained acutely aware of the other's presence. The passing years, as well as lingering radiation, caused a physical division to occur between the two factions. The Gibranis in the wastelands lost the use of their wings and developed hardier exoskeletons, becoming known as husks. Those who lived within Arcos kept their wings but became thinner and more fragile. They are known as membranes. Both groups have forgotten much of their past. Husk Gibranis. Husks primarily worship Mother Tulu. They remain focused on survival in the harsh desert wasteland surrounding Arcos, battling against vicious fauna and collecting what flora they can. Husks live in semi-nomadic, autonomous communities, with the wisest and most pious member of the community taking on leadership roles using familial titles such as elder, cousin, brother, or sister. The largest Husk community is Shelter, which is governed by brother Cosimo and sister Alumi. Husks view the membranes as keepers of the vast metal graveyards of the old city. Membrane Gibrani. Membranes leave a relatively privileged lifestyle within the pre-cataclysmic automated cities of Arcos. Most of the ancient Gibrani technology within Arcos persists, but centuries of indolence have left the membranes unaware of how to maintain those devices. A recent resurgence in interest in technological maintenance and innovation
It's a lot of words.
was sparked after contact with the Starfinder Society. Most membranes are atheists. Arcos is governed by a city council called the Most Elevated. Previous visitations. The Starfinder Society has visited Elytrio 3 times, landing only twice. During their time on the planet, the Starfinders befriended Disdain, neutral female Husk, and her fellow Husk Gibranis, and Clarima, a female membrane Gibrani, and her fellow membrane Gibranis. Internal Society reports related to these missions are classified. Clearance not granted. Information deemed irrelevant to current mission.
They found nuclear stockpiles of weapons.
Yeah. Very Planet of the Apes 2.
See, I was also
Anyway.
thinking it's... Oh, sorry, is there more?
There's more.
It's very similar to Star Trek Voyager when they go to that first planet where underground they've got this high-tech society and above ground they're just scrapping for anything. It's very much that. But you can continue.
There's a lot of movies,
Yeah, there's a
shows
lot.
like that.
Yeah.
The Gibranis are looking not to the past but to the future and seek to foster cross-cultural connection and relationships. Attend the festival. Contact Disdain and Clarima. I'm probably butchering that one name,
It's okay.
but that's the best way to pronounce it in English. And assist them according to their request. Foster community and unity. Do not perform any act that might run counter to the spirit of the festival or might widen cultural divides.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions currently for what's his bucket? Venture Captain Arvin.
Arvin.
Excuse me. Did that piece of paper state exactly what the ceremony was titled again?
No, not yet. This is just background.
Okay.
Yeah, for those who haven't been there, meaning everybody else.
I mean, I've had characters that were there. The problem is, all my characters that did that are now
Yeah,
way high
you're tiered
level.
out.
Sure.
So Adventure Captain Arvin, he's like, I have additional things for you. Here you go, and hands you a Tetrad certified translator that has been preloaded with the Gibron language.
Nice.
It's time consuming, but allows you to communicate. You know the language, so that helps. And your +2 does not stack. It is just a single.
Correct.
So.
Well, I'm not charisma based anyway, so. But having a +2 floating around is nice for the occasion when I need it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Sure, I have a couple. I can't think of any else.
So you were
Do
asking
we
about
know anything about the ceremony they're doing? Is this
That's-
like a first?
Not much. Say that it's meant to bring together the husks and membranes in a friendly environment, foster positive interactions, and create bonds of community. I'm sure our allies will provide more detail when you arrive.
Yeah. Does he have any information about descending groups? Like, are there any anarchistic groups involved in either side that we need to know about before we head there?
No, we don't have any information on those.
Okay.
Do we have gifts beyond food that we are bringing?
No, but it's important to note that Elytro isn't the most forgiving of environments. And while the membranes don't lack food, many husk communities endure regular bouts of hunger and famine.
Yeah.
So we're bringing this as a gift because food is a huge gift for them.
Yeah. For the membranes,
I
it's
understand
more
that.
about expanding their horizons. and
Yeah.
with the husk, it's literal survival.
Like, we've got grapes from Castrovel, we've got cloud fruit from Barathu.
We have wine from Eox. Like, figure it out.
Yeah, like
You don't want to figure that out.
Yeah. Well, the tiefling over there really likes that wine.
I mean, if you said wine from Night Arch, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Octurne.
Octurne.
Don't drink the wine on Octurne. Okay, fantastic. So, go ahead and
Oh yeah, Octurne.
it's gonna
Who has the horns?
it's gonna
That's Dashka.
it's gonna hatch in season 7.
Oh, nice.
That's the official statement. Is it's going to hatch, and they're like,
That's
"What do
gonna
you
be
mean hatch?" They're like, "We said what we said."
We said what we said. Yeah, that
We're
sounds like
losing
the way
gods in
World of
Pathfinder,
Warcraft
and we're
is
gaining one
going.
in Starfinder. It's not a god. It's
No,
just-
I mean that is literally the path they are taking with World of Warcraft right now. The next 3 expansions are basically, oh yes, Azeroth is hatching. What?
Okay, so I'm gonna get you guys going, and then you guys can introduce yourselves.
Cool.
The Lore Seeker is an older Pegasus class vessel, and the reason why it survived is because nobody takes it out. There's only a reason. There's a reason why it's only saved hundreds of Starfinders instead of millions of Starfinders, because nobody takes the Pegasus. Okay.
I was like, are
For
there millions of Starfinders?
reasons.
Okay. You guys.
You guys want the Pegasus or the Drake? Drake, please.
Elytro is in the Vast, so it's going to take 17 days of travel through the Drift.
Okay.
So you guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves and who you're playing, and
No.
we'll go from there.
Awesome.
I don't want to.
Well, I am playing a Savarian elf tiefling by the name of Ace Delholm. They are an exocortex mechanic, and their background theme is Death Touched, which, they worship Pharasma, obviously. I think I said they were Exoguardian. Oh no, Exocortex, and I just felt Exoguardian meshed well.
That's fine.
So that works for
Works.
whatever reason. Yeah, they are. I think the term is legacy race from Pathfinder to Starfinder, because I have all the resistances and stuff. So.
Tieflings aren't legacy; they're planar.
Maybe, but I had to print off a thing in order to make one.
Yeah. So legacy is like dwarf, elf.
half elf,
So yeah,
gnome.
yeah. I know it sounds weird that they're called legacy races because they're the base Pathfinder races.
Well, that's the tiefling is base Pathfinder. That's why I thought it had
Is
to
it?
be.
No,
Almost certain it is.
it's not a base Pathfinder.
I don't know. I don't play enough Pathfinder, so
That's fine.
Yeah, tiefling is not a legacy race. I mean, it might be considered in one way.
I think I understand what you're talking about.
yeah.
So ACP and stuff like
What
that.
I'm saying is, in the core rulebook, the legacy races are just the core rulebook
Like
races
halfling.
from
Right.
the
stuff.
original Pathfinder core
Right.
rulebook.
I can introduce Oboziah if you'd like. Okay. Jules will be wave to the people. We'll be
people.
playing Oboziah, which is the Vesk female heavy weapons specialist. She likes to say that she has a ranged weapon capabilities, but
And
she
she does.
doesn't. Like she uses her rifle, but like only to keep it sighted in, and like maybe turn the lights off at night.
Yeah.
But she mainly uses her flame dashko.
She
Which
doesn't
is-
suffer cold toes.
Yeah. Yeah. Brian?
So I'm playing blue over white. My Stellafarin, let's see, Energy Solarian Steward Officer. Whole lot of things going on. with
Whole
him.
big a mouthful.
He's a shield Solarian, so when he activates a shield, the school of electrified blue fish come and surround him, and then he hits people with those fish.
I love that you're essentially an electric eel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great.
And I also forgot, since it's been a while since I played him, he also has a little hexaglin pup with him.
That's
Remind me? Is that the thing from the electric peoples?
Yeah.
Can you describe what that is? Because it's been a while.
Let's see. Does it tell me more about hexaglin?
All right. Real quick then, if I can cut you off. You are correct. They're in Alien Archive 2,
Okay.
and I am a winged variant.
Oh.
So I fly.
I knew you had wings. I just didn't know if that was standard or not.
Nope, they're not standard. It's I have to give up fiendish gloom.
Oh, who
Which
cares?
I'm like, whatever.
yeah,
I got
well, like, what
wings.
does that even matter?
Like, thank you.
I played an Azamar, and I just hated them.
Yeah.
Because that was before they updated them with variants. Because they're better with variants. So while he's looking that up, go ahead. And...
Okay, so I am playing Arthred, who is a Morlama envoy, and he is quite happy to tell you all about the many TV commercials he has starred in. And he is quite happy to also let you know that he is one of the first Morlama to ever leave his home planet of Arnicel to travel the stars with the Starfinders.
Can you describe that
He's
race?
a walrus.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he is a walrus.
The
and
question
that's-
is, does he look like Jamie Hyneman
Jamie.
from MythBusters?
No.
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking like a
I
Horker.
mean, yeah, maybe.
He looks like a
But he
Horker.
also has a big tusks.
I love it. It's not Starfinder. Star Wars, one of my favorite races, is called the Herglick, and they're bipedal orcas.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
No,
fun.
he's not. But he.
No, you're
literally-
just a whale, or not a whale, a walrus.
He's
just a
He's
walrus.
a straight up
To be fair,
walrus.
anybody who's seen Nat Geo knows walruses can move very fast when
Yeah.
they want to.
Yeah.
Like, oh my lord.
Brian, did you find it?
Yeah.
I couldn't.
But I'm a
find
lot faster in water.
description.
Sure.
Like,
As you should be.
it's from. It was in the scenario of Ghost Level Delve.
Yeah.
And-
I want to like imagine they're like little tribbles that like are electrical.
Like static cling. Little lint balls
Yeah,
of static.
yeah.
Are you
Like, I
putting
think-
any of the feats into it?
So it's just a pet. It's not a. It's not a.
It's not a combat.
The
No.
boon I got is just it hangs around and chews on the
Okay.
battery.
Yeah.
And my next I got something called the something dog.
Tashtari dog.
No, it's like a blood dog. Hold on, I'll find it. Blood dog. I saw it and I was like, I might want to get that. Hexoglin pup.
Yeah, that's what he's got.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Let me
Oh,
see. Can I see
never
that for a
mind.
second?
Yeah. It's in, I don't know. Boom.
Which one is that?
Oh, it's just you get the
No,
it's
what's the
514?
514? Okay.
Ran at 825.
Yeah.
I didn't run it with this guy.
Yeah. So okay, no worries. I can't remember. That was that stupid one where the guy we were fighting in the water and he was stupid enough to lay down in the water.
Nope, that's not.
No.
That's Anvar, and that was with Bathory because he was like, "Get the fuck up," because he was drowning in 3 inches of water.
I thought that was the same.
No, that's the planet with the cliff that we had to come down. Oh no, oh my god, that's the same planet, but Anvar wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
You're conflating too, because I just did it in my
no,
head
it's
as well.
totally fine.
Because Ace in that same planet just went down the
Yeah,
cliff.
he just went and flew it down. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was
Bathory
Ace
had to
and
climb
Bella.
down it. Yeah.
Ace and Bella just went straight
Yeah.
down the cliff.
Okay.
And Ace was just stand up, and Bella's like, "Oh, they're getting their butts kicked up there. I better go help."
Your so your ship pops out of drift. You're about what did I say?
Our ship.
17 days.
Yeah, your ship. Yeah, 17
our
days.
ship.
We didn't choose this shit. I mean, Chip.
And
We'd like to say that was a Freudian slip. It was not.
you get there, and
That's
you
a
get
fun-
hailed, and it is a very cheery voice in common. Welcome, Starfinders. This is Clarima. Let me provide you with landing coordinates. Go ahead, anybody who'd like to, make a computers or mysticism check.
Okay.
Okay.
You do not have either, Obo. As a soldier, you don't have a lot of skills.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
skills
It
are
means
not
less
your
work for me.
forte.
9 plus 9 is 18.
20 computers.
Nice.
Is yours computers or mysticism?
Computers. I don't have mysticism.
Did you make a check?
No, I don't have either.
No worries. Y'all are able to find out that most of Elitrio is in an irradiated desert wasteland. Although there are isolated green areas of vegetation, such as in remote canyons, etc.
Okay.
Near the landing area coordinates, there are areas of cultivated green space forming a sprawling set of fairgrounds. This large rectangular and artificial park stands out starkly from the surrounding rust-colored sands of Elitrio. Might want to put that there because it has some stats.
Oh, I was like, which one? Oh, yeah, it's the first one.
Yeah, probably the funnest thing about soldiers is what they did for them in the ship's operation manual.
Okay.
Oh, we need to go faster? Why did you just do that to the lever?
Oh, there goes the camera again.
Okay.
Yeah, the first mate.
Okay.
First mate.
As your doors open, you land fairly easily. Your doors open, and there is Disdain and Clarima. And they're like, Starfinders, welcome! A delicate insectile woman with fluttering wings flies forward, arms extended in a welcoming gesture. We're so pleased you could make the trip, and that you will be helping us with our upcoming festival. I'm Clarima, and this is my good friend Disdain.
It's wonderful to see you two again.
Oh, it's been a while!
As I speak in their language.
Yeah,
today.
it's been so long.
Yeah.
We'll get it together after this. How about that?
I can't wait to share another drink with the two of you.
Okay.
My accent's not too bad, is it?
No, it's a bit nasally, but we'll work on it.
Yeah, that's, I mean, my elven half-blood, like, yeah. You're lucky I'm not getting in there every now and again with the abyssal part of it. But yeah.
I imagine Abyssal is like Russian. You don't know what they're saying, but you're pretty sure they're mad at each other.
It's like saying I love you in German. You're like, whoa, calm down. I said I love you. That's not what I heard. Oh, Jesus.
Says, Clarima points to her stocky colleague, a somewhat taciturn and sturdy insectile woman dressed in practical leathers, who raises one arm in greeting. Welcome to the Elitrio Fairgrounds. Behind Clarima is a park with sprawling paths, plazas, trees, and many temporary buildings. Much like the Starfinder Society, Abadar Corps has been proven to be an excellent ally to my people. Their surveyors have found underground water in an aquifer, and even grew trees from preserved Elitrio seed stock that we found. It's amazing, isn't it? Most of us have never seen so much green in one place.
Yeah.
Might want to tell them what they're going to be doing, Disdain prods in a low and amused voice. Perhaps about the special guest? Oh, of course! Sorry! Clarima flutters around. We ask that you help with 4 tasks so that we can start the festival on time. Many visitors have arrived early, but most will be arriving tomorrow. We also ask you to escort another of our special guests around during your stay to make sure that they have a good time and leave with a good impression of us. Do you have any questions?
If you're asking us to escort others around, are you going to give us a PA? That is Jabrani to...
A PA?
Personal assistant.
No.
Somebody associated with the Jabrani that isn't us.
No, don't worry, because they're not Jabrani.
I know, but we want somebody who has your people's best interests at heart with us as a representative. Because it's hard to explain.
Well,
the envoy would be able to explain it far better than I would, but, basically we need a pretty face to go with the wonderful voices. Does that make sense?
I don't know if that's going to matter at this point because the special guest that has arrived early, his name is Yulazak, the Vest Captain.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Very well.
That's somebody you can handle. Also Vesk.
Oh, cool.
So are they the
I speak
the
Vesk.
Vescarium?
No.
Or are they also like...
So
us?
she explains a little bit that he is the captain of the Honor Bound.
Oh, okay.
And-
I know him. Not this character, but I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about. That we know.
And she explains that he was the first
Yeah.
to deliver supplies to Elitrio, and they just like him so much. He's come back and done runs, and
Honor bound.
so they just invited him because he's this cool guy.
I'm guessing he's from one of the other three that you discussed. You asked if we had also played it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have, but on Bath.
Yeah, but it has to be on this character.
I'm aware. Now let's play up. Everybody, so 3 to 6. Let's play level 7s, everybody.
Okay. Would you guys like to know the name of the festival?
Yeah.
Yes, we would.
Okay.
That would be fantastic.
The name of the festival is Hum Heart.
Heart.
It is a unity festival. It stands for Husks Uniting with Membranes. It is an organization that Disdain and Clarima founded to bring the two groups together. It is planned to be a huge fair filled with games and other events to help everyone mingle.
Awesome. They're going to be like carnival-style games.
Yeah.
Are they Jabrani leaning, or are they like generalized?
Well, Jabrani doesn't have a lot. We don't have a lot of games. The Membranes don't play games, and the Husks don't have time for games.
True.
Yeah.
Most of the games have been provided by Abadar Corps.
As we advance, as we advance, we can take some of your old, social things and make them into games, because that's kind of how soccer got started. And,
Yeah.
It was a war thing, and then we created a non-war thing, like in Teotihuacan or whatever. Hoop ball, lacrosse, and basketball. Like,
It's still a war thing.
yeah. Well, depending on who you ask. It's not a war thing for you guys, is it? Oh, that's why we're here. Okay, fair enough.
That's what happened. Okay.
You can give Brian a kiss?
Here is the
we
list.
know each other well enough.
Here is the list of tasks that we need you to do. 1, there is a cross-cultural meal between the husks, and the membranes, and we just want you to go and show I'm going to butcher his name, Yuluzak,
Oh.
and
yes, yeah.
just kind of show good faces to society. Additionally, there is a grand hunt that has been orchestrated
Of course.
by the husks, because that is how they.
You keep saying duck, you're going to get my hopes up, Jeremiah.
I keep saying dusk because disdain
Yeah.
is a husk.
Yeah. So Yulazak.
So your little comment to her about that just reminded me. I don't know if you played Planescape Torment ever.
Oh my god, it's so
I
good.
got
Such a great game.
somewhere into it many years ago and got stuck and was like,
Well,
I'm not
I
replaying
just
this.
remember that when you take a ring from your main character
Oh, yeah.
and you give it to Grace, she said her literal response is, "A ring without a proposal? How indecent!" And you're like, "What?"
Another one is there is a rehearsal
By the
going
way,
on
She's a succubus.
Yeah.
that that's going on at the fairgrounds, and they would like a little bit of your assistance. So you have a cultural meal,
Yeah.
the Great Hunt, and aid in the rehearsal on the fairgrounds.
All right, aid in the rehearsal. And we're escorting...
You, Luzak,
don't think
you're not
it's worth
escorting him in so much as he's attached to you.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not, thankfully, this is not Resident Evil 4
The mayor.
with the girl.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking the hotel, not the... Yeah, whatever.
The president's daughter.
Yeah.
So all I've seen is
You're all gonna
memes
die down here.
about that.
So the issue with that is that's literally the epitome of she walks faster than I walk, but slower than I run.
Yeah.
And it is
And she clips on corners.
So frustrating.
Yeah.
So frustrating. And she's annoying, and she triggers all the traps.
Resident Evil's a scary game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's zombie game.
Yeah.
Not nearly as scary as Fatal Frame was.
Oh no, I know how scary
'Kay.
that is. I'm good.
I don't know Fatal Frame, but I played Dead Space and I got maybe
Dead,
Ooh,
Dead Space is
demons.
like...
No.
Yeah, Dead Space is like
Necro
zombies in
something.
space.
Yeah.
But Fatal Frame is kind of like Yorimushito, or you have a camera and you have to capture spirits on the camera, and that's how you do
Yes.
them.
Yes.
And then there's a girl who I call Broken Neck Rachel, and then she walks up to you and goes, and her head goes 180, like nearly the head of the snake, but instead of this way, it goes straight back.
Yep.
And then she runs at you with her head like twisted backwards.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, 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 fuck. Trying to do damage to her.
It's the same thing it's kind of the same way with Madison, where you have a camera, you take the camera, and you get a picture, and it changes the area around you, or something like
Slighter
that.
than I expected.
Yeah, it's a really long game, but it's
Cool.
basically about a boy getting possessed very slowly.
Do you guys have any other questions?
Is there a specific order we have to do these in?
The cultural meal.
I presume the cultural meal has a time.
The cultural meal is now, and then after that will be the Great Hunt.
Okay.
Yeah, because those are both time related. Because you can't.
And what exactly do we have to aid it with in the fairgrounds?
Just go help. There's a group of kids doing a rehearsal of a play.
Aid in the rehearsal. You said that, and I didn't hear that.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Rehearsal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, thought it was a rehearsal of some kind.
Yeah. No, so you have meal, Great Hunt, rehearsal.
Is the rehearsal going to be a callback to the first episode where
You'll see.
I'm in it? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's Loki watching Loki.
that's Matt Damon.
Honestly, that entire and the fact that they kept it later on in the other
Well,
films.
the fact that that was actually Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Because that's in canon now, and the fact that Kevin Bacon was on
Guardians of the
Guardians,
Galaxy.
the Christmas
Yeah.
45
Christmas
minute
special,
episode.
yeah.
I was like, oh, it's so good, so good. So now everybody in Galaxy has a 1 degree separation of Kevin Bacon. I'm like,
Okay, so you head over to the food location. What? Sorry.
we have food to share.
Oh, you do.
So how many crates did we get?
Doesn't say.
Well, shit.
You have 40 crates.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
What else are you gonna put in the ship?
Extra water for me.
Lots of water.
Lots of water.
Lots of
We're-
water.
It's all dehydrated water, though. We have to add more water to get more water. It's like
You
dehydrated
joke.
milk.
I have a can of dehydrated water.
I'm a fan of dehydrated milk. I'll add dehydrated milk to get more milk out of my milk.
Yeah, it's the milkiest milk you can get.
Damn right.
It's 5% milk.
What's the other 95%? Water.
I'm a little surprised, like, there hasn't been, like, a drow canteen or something that's just like, yeah, it has water in it. It's dehydrated. You just have to rehydrate.
Yeah. Also, poison has an expiration date. Does it get more poisonous or less poisonous? More effective or less effective is after the trial by date.
So the funny part about that, it's a philosophical question,
Yeah.
is it becomes less dangerous
less potent.
in the same line,
Right.
but more dangerous in a different line
one,
because you
yeah.
now have unforeseen consequences.
It's like certain mushrooms you can healthy to eat raw, but if you cook them,
They're
They're bad.
deadly.
and they become bad. Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, that's hilarious. And by that same margin, there's similar mushrooms that if you eat them raw, you die. But
Yeah,
if you cook them,
the
you're
angel
fine.
of death.
Fine.
You're like, what?
Yep.
Damn, nature, you scary.
Well,
Yes, it is.
same's true of
Especially
humans.
If you cook them and
if you
eat them
cook
raw,
what is that? If it bites you and you die,
die.
it's venomous. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. If you bite it and it likes it, that's kinky.
what if I hurt myself if I punch myself? You're an idiot.
Am I weak or strong if I hit myself so hard I knock myself out? You're an idiot. That's what you...
What if I bite it and it dies? What if...
Then you're... Yeah.
Then you're probably doing it right.
What if I bite
it
it?
bites
Then
me
you're
and it
venomous.
dies?
So they take you over to a bunch of plastic tables, just like plastic, like the tables we play on, like because Abadar Core, man, they've churned them
Oh,
out.
sure. And it's got
Oh, yeah.
plastic...
The plastic
It's got
table
bunting.
puff.
It's got
and
presidential
it's
bunting
got
on
a
it.
little, like, monogram in the corner that's got
The gold bank
Yeah,
symbol,
yeah.
Abadar Core. No.
But
It's
it's
not
all
a single
vinyl.
symbol. There's a marquee going on the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's a
Abadar
holographic
Core.
marquee. Yeah. Abadar Core. It's just going around it. Like Kit.
God, man. Okay.
We spared no expense. It's short circuits. Fuck!
Colorful banners read "Taste of Elytrio" in Common and Gibron in this shaded area of the fairgrounds. A series of brightly colored picnic tables and benches, all bearing the Abadar Core logo, sit empty as excited people mill about the new space, most gazing in awe at the carefully manicured trees. Vendors are setting up stalls, and savory smells of grilled meats and vegetables mix with a greasy and faintly cheesy smell coming from a loud
I
machine.
think you were right correct the first time. Greasy.
That's the micro blend of greasy and cheesy. Greasy.
The portmanteau.
I think I dated her.
Oh, man.
I don't want to know.
When
That
he
is
said
a-
portmanteau, I said I think I dated her.
Okay. Okay. That is making squelching noises as it dispenses a pudding-like substance into bowls. Yeah, like, buddy, it's getting worse. Okay.
Oh.
So the patrons here are average citizens, including many couples and families. There are membrane and husk children that are staring shyly at one another from an awkward distance, unsure if they should start playing together.
Oh.
A vendor from Abadar Core is offering free shirts with sparkly hearts, but the families are hesitant to take them. Are these for husks or membranes? One nervous mother asks, uncertain if she should take the shirts for her family or not.
The answer is
everyone.
yes.
Yes.
So that's the kind of what's going on there.
Yeah.
So you get there.
They're for Jabrani.
They're saying, hey, you see a bunch of people doing stuff. Are you guys doing anything with the food crates that were brought? Are you bringing them? Are you...
Well, you said that all right, so out of character, you said we've done this before where we've had gifts and we had to equitably decide where they're going. The easiest thing would be just to divide it between
The husk and membrane.
Disdain and Kurlana. I can't remember.
It's okay.
Or even
Karama?
just
Correct.
hand them to them and say, you figure it out.
Which I agree. And then by that same margin, I think our own, like supplying something of our own cultures, and then just giving, like, give that all to the husk because they need it out in the wilderness. Because as far as I remember, all the membranes live in the cities.
All the membranes live in Arcos, not with
Oh,
cities.
a city,
A city.
a mega city,
A city.
That's right.
Okay. So they're everybody's setting up, and they would like your assistance.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sure.
You can make a skill check. If you'd like to donate your food now, you can.
This seems
I
like the
can-
appropriate
I
time.
see my skills.
Yeah.
Additionally, this is a minimum number of checks to succeed.
Just
Okay.
John on my
Okay.
side.
I just keep that in mind.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Are you choosing to donate your food now? That was the consensus?
I don't see why
Okay.
not.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You just bring it in. Okay, fantastic. Go ahead and make a skill check using a related skill of your choice. Any skill, just explain what you're doing, and then make your check.
Okay. So Arthrid, being the envoy that he is making a grand speech about how all this food has been donated by the various members of the Pact Worlds,
Yeah.
and they look forward to mutual fellowship and trust between the Husk and Membranes as a united front of Jabrani.
Fantastic. Go ahead and make your check.
I don't think I can do.
Oh, that's right. It went from 20 to 12 to 2. That's
What's
some
your total?
bullshit.
12.
Okay,
That's rough.
Ooh.
Brian. Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
You look like you were in thought, so I was.
I was.
just-
Well, I'm debating if I can use culture because I've been on this planet before.
Ah.
Are you trained in culture?
I am trained in
You
culture.
can totally do that.
Yeah, knowing the
Holy
history
crap.
that there was a divide, I want to disseminate amongst the children of this divide is cultural. It's not genetic. I mean, it is, but it's not. And in the past, countless millennia ago, you were the same. So absolutely play. And then I want to foster goodwill and like I don't know if culture. I mean, I'm asking if I can roll culture.
Yeah, you can roll culture.
Okay. Because I want the kids to play together.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm good with that. 17 plus 8, 25.
Okay. Brian.
All right. Blue is going to kind of smooth
have
things over because one of the
acrobatics,
crates
athletics,
is
intimidation.
labeled in common the Acatonian cheese monster.
Okay.
And he's explaining that this is just a fair food from Akaton.
Oh, I don't know what
It's
I would do in
got
any
6
of
different
those.
cheeses, and then realizes they don't know what cheese is. And he's like,
I would probably do like.
alright, let me
I don't
tell
know,
you
maybe
about our great Lord and
athletics?
Savior
Maybe
cheese.
athletics.
What's your skill you're using?
Diplomacy.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Multitude of things you can do.
Yeah.
21.
Like that.
Okay.
Okay, and tell Jeremiah what you'd like to do.
What do you plan on? What skill and how would you like to use it?
So I want to do athletics.
Okay.
And I want to like.
Closer to the mic.
You want to manhandle things. I can read your thoughts.
Woman handle things in this
Woman
case.
handles.
Veska.
Lizard
No. Obosiah is a man handling things.
Tail handle.
She's like 7 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
She's massive. She makes me look
She's a
tiny.
baby Godzilla. Yeah.
I want to help move stuff.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an athletics check then.
21.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys are able to help with the food. How you teaching the children.
Well, I know that taking the children aside, getting them out of their parents' hair, helps the parents.
Oh yeah. No. And we've got blue over white
I'm
going.
aware, yeah.
Cheese! Praise to cheese!
Did blue and white turn into fondue? Just starts cascading fondue like, no, child, eat that.
And Obo is just like table.
Fondue pot.
I'm
Sorry, blue.
I'm actively playing this, and I did the exact same thing. And I'm like, she's my Vesk that uses. She's like Zolo because she has 3 swords, and she just starts picking things up, chairs, tables, crates, other Jabrani, and just like put them where they need to go. And that's exactly what's going on. You're just like, oh, that doesn't.
That goes there.
He's
That
like,
goes
pick up Tony. Like, we just got to move him here and there. And then we have our
Picks up 3
envoy.
Jabrani. There's the feng shui.
I'm sorry, I've gotten off track. I can't remember what skill you used.
Oh, I use diplomacy.
Okay, fantastic.
The envoy doing envoy things.
Yeah, the envoy doing envoy things and failing.
You would think you succeeded. You get bonuses. Okay.
And I mean, that's fair.
The vendors are like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good," and they give you 2 serums of bitter flesh.
Bitter flesh? Okay.
Bitter flesh.
Yep.
That's Galactic Magic, page 53.
Bitter flesh. Elixirs?
Serums.
Serum, thank you. Shit, how do I spell serum?
SERUM.
SE.
SERUM.
SER. Thank you.
Additionally, they give you a serum of enhancement diplomat.
Is that like a +2, whatever? I don't know what it is.
For like an hour for diplomacy, intimidate, and something else. Okay. After you guys all set up,
Probably sense motive.
there is a membrane Jabrani who is just, he looks a bit younger, and he's the one next to the cheesy machine, is just like, here guys, and handing them out to everybody. You go up to him and he's like, this is our signature dish, kalgi, a thick tan liquid in which floats irregular chunks of unidentifiable protein. He is offering the kalgi in huge bowls to anyone and everyone. It smells vaguely smoky and cheesy, but also off. You don't know why, it just smells off. Who would like to eat it?
I will eat it
Okay.
on behalf of all.
Okay, anybody else want to eat it?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's going to eat it?
Maybe. Sure, why not?
Everybody make me fortitude saves.
Yay.
Fortitude.
Okay, 13 total.
Success.
21.
Success.
17.
Success.
12 plus 4, 16.
Success.
All right.
Hey, we all succeeded.
Wait, I'm at disadvantage. I'm lactose intolerant.
Honestly, the way they described this, it's like,
I'm thinking like cheesy tofu.
it's thicker poutine.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. So it is.
Worst texture.
Yeah, it's like, it's,
Tofu,
yeah,
creamy,
like,
yeah.
don't.
No.
I've got a weak gag reflex. I am
you've had
not
poutine,
puking
you've
on
had
camera.
It's just cheese curds and gravy and fries.
Yeah.
We-
Poutine's fantastic.
We,
I
we
love me
enjoy
some
it,
poutine,
but it
but
doesn't
like,
look very good.
yeah, no. But like, instead of cheese curds, just like imagine it's slurried
Yeah.
together.
Like they're melted.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember doing the exact same thing when I ran those the first time with my soldier. Do you eat it? Of course he eats it. He's a
Always.
Vesk.
Always.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these people
It-
rely on survival. It's rude not to eat anything they give you.
It tastes okay. You're not like you're not having any negative effects.
No, I'm expecting cheese, and that wasn't cheese.
Yeah, it's a little off-putting. You can help improve it if you would like for those non-Jabrani. Go ahead and either make a computers or engineering check to reprogram the culinary synthesizer. Oh wait, that's all you can do. Sorry, you can
Okay.
you can
I'll do
reprogram
engineering.
the culinary synthesizer, like tweak it a little bit with a computers or engineering check.
I'll do engineering. Yes, I will. 13 plus 12, 25.
Okay. Yeah, it removes a little bit of the grease, so it's a little less slimy, a little less thick, and it comes out in a better consistency.
Sure.
Okay.
Throw in like here's some, I don't know what it is, the powdered stuff that clumps.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
make it more cheesy.
yeah. Next to him, there is a husk she's older and she's preparing tiny tasting skewers of roasted sand brute meat and vegetables with a tangy sour nettle sauce. And the way you're watching her prepare it, like, she's making sure nothing is wasted.
Right.
Like there is not a drop of sauce misplaced anywhere.
Ironically, if you put a little bit of sauce in your coals, that helps to emanate the scent.
She's worried about so the line is longer in front of her and everybody's eating a lot more of her food.
Sure.
And she's worried about running out. You can help her by getting additional ingredients with either a perception check or a survival check.
Okay. You have survival.
I do.
You
What?
do.
I have perception.
I have perception. I'll attempt a perception.
Is this
that was
a
good
one success or a number of
I
successes?
can't do math.
A
though.
success.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not multi-successed.
I got a 25 in survival.
Talk a little louder, intelligent.
I heard her. So you're able to go and get some of the supplies from the food crates that were
threw a
offered. Just
bowl
like,
at you,
oh hey,
Casey.
we have some meats from Castrovel.
You're supposed to shoot
We
those,
have
not
some.
throw them.
We have some vegetables also from Castrovel because it's a very abundant planet.
Yeah.
And she's very grateful.
Castrovel's where the elves come from.
and
It's a very it's not quite
the Lashunta as well.
Oh, right.
The Lashunta are primary there. There are some elves there.
Right.
No, the Lashunta took over from the elves.
Oh, did
Yeah.
The elves traveled from Galarian to Castrovel to somewhere.
they? Oh, okay.
So there are a few elves, and the elves that exist are there. Like, there's a couple thousand.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the Fomorian.
The Fomorian.
Right.
The
ant
cool ant people.
or as we would know them, 3 Cream.
Yeah, 3 King. Okay.
I always called them Thrycreen.
Pathfinder 3.5 Psionic book. Page 45. That's how that's how long you know you've been playing. You're like, oh man. Okay.
Well, I mean from Dark Sun. That's how long I've been.
Yeah, yeah.
Casey as well.
Yeah.
So,
Like I remember I'm Arthas.
Auntie
What's your-
Falgo
Athos.
is the woman's name, and she
Arthas is Warcraft.
she takes a bowl from the young teenager who's named Glompek.
Glompek. He was the one with the cheese.
He was the one with the cheese,
Okay.
with the Kalgi.
Yeah, he
And
dipped it in there.
she takes it and she says, "This soulless pap is what happens when you reject Mother Tulu's blessings and rely on machines rather than hard work." And just doesn't, like, drop it to the ground. She just lets it fall like a couple inches, but nothing spills out. Glompek just looks at her and she goes, takes the hose, and just sprays her in the face.
No.
Give me a second, because it's going to get good.
Fight. Oh.
There is a gasp from the crowd. Then Auntie Falgo quivers and says, "You would dare to waste food? Though, perhaps this tasteless glop isn't food." Takes her bowl, like pauses for a second, and then just chucks it at him, hitting him square in the face.
Food fight.
And everybody erupts, just throwing stuff.
Oh.
It is a literal food fight.
Oh, no.
All right.
With this, the membranes are angry that the husks have insulted their Kalgi
Yeah, and the Husk are upset that the membranes have wasted food.
and are disrespecting an elder. Okay,
Oh boy. Here we go.
Awesome.
Yep.
here is a few things.
Fun.
Here is a few things that you can do, because there's a bunch of things going on here. You can attempt to end the food fight
Oh boy.
using a diplomacy or intimidate to convince them to stop, mysticism or sense motive to calm them down, or culture and or survival to shame them for wasting food.
I can do.
Additionally, it's important to note that Yuluzak is with you.
Okay.
Okay. So, go ahead and make your checks. Diplomacy or intimidate, mysticism or sense motive, pause, culture or survival, number of successes required.
Okay.
I'm going to use culture.
I will be using diplomacy.
Use a new dice, Casey.
It is a new dice.
Use a new dice. Just keep using
I
one.
can't do math.
I saw a
Anyway.
meme today. It was like, the first roll of the night, you roll a 1.
18 plus.
I don't make the rules. You just pick up the dice, throw it in the trash, and then it says, "This is the way."
Anyway, I'm not that upset with the total number. It's not bad.
What's your total?
18.
Okay.
Nat 20 for 28 culture.
Okay. Brian?
A 25 diplomacy.
Okay. And Oboziah?
I did intimidation. I got
Talking
a
to the mic.
25.
25.
Intimidate.
Okay.
Intimidate.
Fantastic.
She Godzilla's. Rah! Rah! Because you saw.
Yeah. Like, she's just picking stuff out of there. Stop it! Oh, that tastes good.
You guys have to dip your skewers in the Kalki.
It's like
That's-
that really
that's
horrible Flash
100% what
movie.
Ace is doing. He's like, guys should work together. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is amazing.
The food fight quickly just like it started and stopped, and they're like, oh,
Ooh.
that's not good.
I
At
mean,
this-
Arthur's in this kind of like, it's a festival to bring them together. I have to stop this. But I really didn't want to.
Wasn't that fun?
Okay. You
'Cause
can
again,
now
he's kind of like Obadiah.
Yeah.
Food is flying. I'm gonna catch some of this.
help clean up or improve the mood, one of the two.
Yeah.
You don't need to like not minimum successes. A single success works here. You want at least one success on both.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you calm the mood and clean up.
What is
So-
calm the mood?
You can do culture, diplomacy, or sense motive. And to clean up, it's an athletics, engineering, or perception check.
I'll do engineering. Do you wanna
I
help me,
can do
Clint?
diplomacy.
I could do athletics.
Okay.
That's
Dang
a
it.
14.
Not a good one.
9 plus 12. 21.
14.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Plus 8.
Engineering. 21.
What's 6 plus 8?
14.
14. I got a 14 in athletics.
Okay.
And I got a 23 diplomacy.
Okay. Fantastic.
Okay, these two sets of dice are getting put in the bag.
Dice jail.
Arthred's not really getting through to people, but blue over white is able to help them
Where are the
understand.
jingly dice? Right over there.
Jingly dice.
Help them realize that their differences aren't really that important, and they're a united people, and they should be a united people. And both Obadiah and Ace are able to rapidly clean up the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obadiah just takes a deep breath.
Just pulling the tablecloth into her mouth.
What's his name? Yulozak is super happy you ended it because he's in his dress uniform. He's in a Vescarium dress, like his nice,
with the- yeah,
like
the
marine
Star Wars
dress blues
style,
kind of thing. Yeah, like
with the little buttons.
yeah,
and,
the real nice one. And he has dodged all the food. Like, but you feel like if it had gone on a little more,
he'd have gotten.
he'd have gotten a little smushed.
I feel like Obadiah just picks up a handful.
Just
Rufio. She just pats him on the back with a handful
Oh
of
my
flour.
gosh. Oh, if I were in my dress blues and you did that, you would die.
You have to know. Like,
'Cause-
good shower.
because
Excuse the game.
getting stuff out of that. Oh, and they're the nice wool ones too. Oh, someone's dying.
And the fact that you actually took the time to put it together to wear, yeah,
because
that's a
you only
definite-
do that when it's important.
Yes.
My wife, I don't remember what. I think it was a elevation ceremony or something like that. Not, there's not called elevation. What's it called in the army?
Promotion?
Promotion
Advancement.
ceremony, thank you. And somebody had brought. I don't want to say a hooker, but they had
They
brought.
brought an escort.
They, well, no, they, I'm sure they were dating this person, but the person held themselves to that standard.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying. And my wife was talking to somebody else, and that guy and girl got into a fight. He was in his dress blues, and she was in a pretty nice, like, I don't know if it was black. I think a little black dress. Like,
Yeah.
You know, but she was. I don't remember exactly what she was eating, but she had something, and then a glass of like champagne or something in her hands, and she
Oh.
was getting animated. And at one point, a splash happened like within 2 feet of Sue's feet.
Oh.
And she turned around and she goes, "I will kill you." That's not exactly what she said. But effectively, it was like, if that had hit me, they would have had to have carried me out of here on a stretcher or in something, because
I would have been in chains.
she had just paid $380 for her blues, her dress shoes, and to get them tailored.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I would murder you."
Yeah.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Because it's a good $100 to get them dry cleaned if you're lucky.
Minimum, yeah.
If you're
and that's
lucky.
if you take them to Hill Air Force. Because if you got to do it outside, it's a risk.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That uniform.
Somebody at an award ceremony almost got mom's
I
dress
know.
blues wet.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. She was like, "I'm going to eat this chick."
Yeah.
Okay.
And not in the good way.
Disdain comes over and is like, nothing seems out of the ordinary. It is time for the hunting party.
Oh, perfect.
Yay.
Woohoo!
What is that entitled?
What?
What are we hunting?
You'll see. Whatever Mother Tulu blesses us with.
Cool.
I like that.
Because this is a husk ceremony.
Okay.
This is where we ride the giant sandworm.
Shy Halud.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh
Stop.
my god! it's
I
so
just watched
good.
number 1 again today.
Oh,
Because I had to get
Yeah.
Willy Wonka out of my
I
head.
watched one and
Good idea.
Yeah.
No, it's Wonka was good, but like
Wonka was fine. It's
hearing
just-
his voice, I saw the trailer for 2
it's so,
and I'm like,
it's different than the book
well,
purposefully,
yeah.
and it tells the story of a young Wonka rather than an older Wonka.
Oh,
having
I thought you were
already
talking
died.
about Dune 2. I'm like, yeah, that's
no,
also
no.
different from the book too.
Well, Dune
it's-
2 is actually
Watch
really,
Dune
really
2.
close to the book, with the exception of Chiani. Like Denis did whatever he did and made Chiani the least fervent believer of Paul,
Okay, interesting.
instead of being the most fervent,
Yeah.
outside of Jessica, of course.
Yeah.
because
Well,
nobody believes in her.
Jessica's
son like
Jessica.
Jeez, and I love Sarah Ferguson so fucking much.
I-
Oh my god, she was perfectly cast.
What's
in that
pissed
role.
me off over the recent periods of time, people go, oh, let's compare Dune 1 and 2 to 1984. I'm like, no, that is the worst one to compare it to. If you really want to compare it to, compare apples to apples. Compare the film miniseries to the TV miniseries.
Well, Children of Dune.
Well,
you're talking about the original Dune with.
1984 with
Christ.
Sting.
No, I know. But that's with Picard, and that was a standalone movie.
Yeah, that was a movie.
There was a
And then-
two-part miniseries in the 2000s, and there was a third part called Children of Dune, which
So-
was a continuation.
The first one are on 3 discs made by Artisan
Was it? I thought
Entertainment.
there was only 2.
I have it. That's why I
know.
say that.
But that's the one that he has the dream and he sees the desert mouse and
Yeah.
all that. And it
Yeah.
has, yeah.
It's a little weirder, but like that's like a much better version of it. It
I
doesn't
know it's my
follow the
all-time
book.
favorite version of Dune until these 2 movies.
Yeah, it doesn't follow the book in like a large section of places. It just made the story a little more coherent.
Right.
But like at the same time, like that's what we need to be comparing it
Yeah.
to.
Well, and here's the thing. Oh my God, what's her name? Aaliyah, the younger sister.
Yeah.
Like I've never, even the original '84 with Sting and Picard and everything. Like Aaliyah in that was okay, but she wasn't like over the top in the 3-part Dune miniseries. That girl acted her ass off. Like
Yeah.
there's nobody
She did a
better than her in
fantastic
that
job.
series. Yeah. So like, and then of course they ruined her character as they should have in
Yes,
Children of Dune
'cause she's evil.
because she
She's
embraces
the
her-
abomination.
Yeah. Spoilers. She's a Harkonnen.
Spoilers. So is Paul.
I'm aware. Well, Jessica, and then Paul's half Harkonnen, half Atreides. But
Yeah.
yeah. By that same margin, so is Leto second, but not really, because he's whatever.
He's a worm now.
well, yeah, God Emperor.
Okay, fantastic.
Anyways, why don't we play that? Let's play Dune Starfinder. That'd be great.
Oh gosh.
That'd
I've
be
got the tabletop, the new
right?
one.
Oh man, that'd be
Okay.
the most aggressive.
The tabletop is also on Humble Bundle right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So in this hunting party, there are additional guests that include elder membranes from Arkost's city council, the most elevated, who are attending the opening prayer, and then wait for the other elders and children for the return of the hunting party, so they don't go out with you.
Yeah.
At the welcoming ceremony, the most elevated make a speech sharing how honored they were to be invited. The Husk elders in attendance, Brother Cosimo and Sister Alomir, make a follow-up speech naming the most elevated in attendance as kin.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So
How traditional is this hunting party?
You'll find out in a second.
All right, excuse me.
Disdain invites everyone into a prayer circle and calls out, Mother Tulu, we are hunters and friends, here to feed our community. Please watch over us. The Husks join hands and then call out, Tulu, Tulu, we honor you, Mother Tulu. After a few minutes of hand clasping and prayer, everyone grabs their gear and sets out into the desert. Elitrio's desert is hot and the sun is unforgiving. Heat shimmers turn the horizon into a wavering blur. Here and there, outcroppings of dark brown rock jut up from the rusty red sands, providing small patches of cover and shade. The wind blows quick and steady, blasting exposed skin with scalding sand, which does nothing to dispel the heat. Over the roar of the wind, stray sounds cause the hunters to twitch with nervous energy. Scratching sounds and the skitter of small rocks in the distance. Okay. You were asking how traditional they are?
Yeah, so two things. One, technology. And I know that husks have wings, but they are non-functional. Would they be offended if I took flight?
No. You ask when they're like, why would you prevent yourself from being the best hunter? We're here to get food for our families.
Okay, just I needed to make sure we were on the same page. Cause,
If that's the case, how high are you flying?
I will probably be 30 to 60 feet in elevation. Because I want to be within the range of
Understandable.
verbal context. But
Okay. The husks all have guns. Yulzak has been given a gun.
So they're
What does he
given
have?
a Huckett rifle?
Huckett rifles, yes.
And then do the membranes have a hold-up pistol, or are they also using
There are no membranes with you on this.
I thought the elder membranes were...
They were there for the
They
ceremony,
are there for
but
the
they're
ceremony.
like,
Okay.
we'll see you at the finish line.
Yeah.
Cool. They saw us off, but they're
Bring
not
us something
part...
good
okay.
to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's nothing. They're just not used to that.
No, perfect. I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
Okay.
Also, knowing that we're going out into a desert, I've turned on my environmentals to keep
Oh, good
my
God,
water
yes.
body on me.
Oh yeah, valid. 100% valid. Fire resistance
made
over here is like, I'm good. What are you guys
walruses.
talking about?
I made
Well, I also have an
walrus.
exocortex like still suit. Like I'm good. Like, this is all right. I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Environmental
two
protections
water guys are not so happy about this.
Are
Yeah,
adequate
we have
enough.
a fishbowl and a walrus, and we're going out in like Arrakis. Like good
Yeah.
luck.
You, seriously though, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's glassed. Some of it, not all of it, but
It's
It's
it
a-
was glass, but it is reverted
it's a sand.
just
It's
sand.
Yeah.
It's a better. It's like Tatooine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you've still got a fish.
Oh no, I'm
In a
aware.
self-preserved-
I'm aware. I've heard you
and
guys
a
talk.
walrus.
Akatone is more like Arrakis.
Well, isn't it Mars?
Akatone is Mars.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has desert regions, but
Yeah.
nothing compared to
It has, but it
here.
also
Well,
has
Mars
shield walls.
Mars is a whole desert, the entire planet, but it's a cold desert,
Yeah.
tundra.
Yeah.
But without snows in the poles. You know what I meant.
I mean,
Poles in the snows.
Yeah,
Racist.
Arnacel is a cold world,
That was a poles joke.
but it's a water world.
yeah,
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
absolutely.
Huh?
18 plus
Just
8.
him. Just him, because he's flying.
Oh, I have a +0.
Yeah, I have these pretty wings.
19.
He said just me.
I still rolled anyway.
Okay. Obadiah is looking for a very specific desert mouse.
Yeah.
Maudib.
Okay. You are able to spot along with Disdain, because you're going through this area. There's some rest road sands, rock outcroppings at about 10 feet up, and you and Disdain see at the same time. And she raises her arm. She goes, "They come to arms." And she's like, "Okay." And she points out to some of the other hunters. You go take that group. We'll take this group. Or Disdain will go out with that group, and you guys will take this group. Let's see here.
You could potentially use survival to help guide hunters to do.
She's
Hunter
gonna be
thing.
busy. Oh, I've got cool things, guys. I'm sorry.
Are you going to
There's
show us the cool
Arvin and a lead trio and
Cool things.
Disdain and Clarima.
Cool things.
And this is what Yulzak looks like. Disregard the top two because they're different people.
people? Oh.
And then that's Auntie Falgo.
Oh, there's an awakened bear here,
No,
or what, uplifted.
no. Susie will be arriving tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
This is one that's got randomization, and so
Oh, I
Susie,
love it.
she's the head of Abadar Corps' charity arm.
Oh,
You've
okay.
met her before.
Yeah.
She's here doing all this stuff, but she's gonna come tomorrow.
I love it.
And then Lucius is a love doctor.
Oh no, he's a pimp.
No, he's a love doctor.
Yeah, yeah. I'm aware. He's a pimp.
And that's Chisco. And you guys are going to fight these things.
Oh, great.
Oh, nice.
Radiation drakes.
Let's go.
Of course.
Yay!
Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative. Who's got my combat for me today?
I can
Combat
write
tracker?
it down if necessary.
Yeah, I can do it if you.
Yeah, 4 of you.
Do you want a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Initiative.
Yes, there are 4 of us.
Oh. I-N... Is it I-N...
INIT.
Yep.
Good night. These are actual dragons.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. 24.
Give that to Brian.
I thought I had misread previously, but I'm like, no, they're actual dragons.
Are they reporting?
Fun.
Or what? Different. Okay. Initiative.
They are not from
Yeah. I took
Triaxion.
I said it and I was like, no, we're in the wrong place. All right. Initiative. Okay.
Brian, whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
20.2.
The point 2 is your initiative modifier.
Yeah.
In case of ties.
Okay.
Ace has 27.8.
20... I don't... What?
Just wait until we get like plus 14s.
So what do you got? You rolled a 17?
Yeah, plus...
She's a plus 0.
7.
Plus
Plus
7.
seven.
which
Oh,
is
she has a plus
24.
7?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's blitz.
Mm.
So 24.
So
24.7.
Yep.
Wow.
And Arthur.
I am 16.2.
All right, here's you.
So it goes frozen and then thawed with the dragons
Good
in
catch.
between.
Hold on, I have a. Okay. So wherever.
Okay. I'll move you.
Okay.
And blue over white.
Interesting name.
I had it in my hand.
Oh no.
Pulled it out. Picked up something else. And dropped it. That is Yuliel.
Okay. That's the
Oh,
other Vesk.
okay.
Yeah, that's your Vesk. And you see them coming from that direction.
Awesome.
Okay. I would have tried to not be up front, but okay.
Which are you?
The
The
Wemmick.
Wemmick.
Oh, okay, then go ahead and put yourself back.
Yeah.
Whoever's in front.
Hey.
I assume the Solarian would want to be up front.
Nah. The more the envoy.
Listen, we.
Yeah.
I think it's
Let's
blue
put the
over white. We
Morlama
can't get him
on
to not go everywhere.
Okay.
Well, he's
who-
not Demoritos. So
who
there's
is up?
that.
It's Ace.
Ace, you are up
Awesome.
first. They are medium-sized dragons.
Awesome. Okay, so, oh shit, how far away do they have to be for me to mark them?
As an operative, you just have to have line of sight.
He's a
No,
mechanic.
yeah, it's,
Uh,
you are correct. It's as long as I can see them.
Yeah.
Combat tracking. No, as a move action, designate a foe. Yeah, so it's visual. All right, so I am going to fly 30 feet forward and then downgrade standard to move to mark the blue.
Blue. Okay, fantastic.
And as part of my move, I have my Thasphalt rifle ready to go.
Okay.
That's me.
And Obadiah.
Two arms. So,
For the sake of this area, you have clear line of sight.
yeah. So you can see two like dragons flying towards us or whatever they're doing. You have a base movement, just like in 5th edition, but vastly different, 35 feet.
Okay.
The big difference is if you move 2 diagonal, that's 15 feet instead of 10. It doesn't. It's I don't know. It's new, but it makes sense when you do it enough times.
Okay.
So just choose one, and you can say, I'm just going to pull out my weapon and charge. And then you just move 70 feet closer, and that's it.
Okay.
Is that what you would like to do, or do you want to
Yeah.
stay there with your gun and wait for them to come to you? Because you can shoot them with your gun, or you can pull out your Dashko and run at them.
I want to pull out my Dashko and run at them.
That's what I
wanna
thought.
Run at this one.
Yeah. So how far away is the dragon from?
Scale is correct.
Oh, okay. So just charge
Okay. And knock you.
and knock me over.
Knock me over.
Um,
Okay.
So what is it? She can make an attack at the end of a charge.
Yes. If she's charging, she gets a -2 to
Minus
her
2, yes.
AC.
So you roll a d20.
And -2 to her attack.
I thought it was just.
That was a bad roll.
It's just the AC.
Full action, move up to double your speed in a
So
straight line,
plus
make a single melee attack at
7?
-2, -2 to your AC.
Okay. So no.
That's right.
Oh.
Soldiers start to ignore a lot of that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at 7 she gets to
Oh,
ignore
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Or she has to take a
5.
feet for it. 5. That's all. One more level.
Yeah.
She rolled a 9. She did not hit.
What's her total? 9?
9.
Nine.
She
Okay.
rolled a 9. Yeah, 5 plus 4.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, so you go to swing your flame axe at it, and it kind of goes nope, but you are right up in its face.
Okay. Fun.
All right. Dragons.
Oh no!
Okay. It's right up in her face.
Yep.
Well, we'll see.
You realize these are imagined dragons,
Yeah, they are.
singing radioactive right now.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I sweat my brow and something rust. I don't know how that song goes.
I wipe my brown eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you here?
Yeah.
I'm breathing in the chemicals. Whoa. I'm
Okay.
waking up. I feel
Oboe. I'm gonna make 2 attacks at you.
No. Which are armor class?
Don't worry about that yet.
Okay.
Oh, now we need to worry about that.
So
The lowest is 18K.
18K will not hit. So it's energy armor class,
Oh.
kinetic, or physical. So K. So it's at with -2 for the charge. You're at 21.
21.
18 will not hit.
So she's at 21. Okay, the other will hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you will take 10 points of physical damage. Additionally, I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay. So
I know where my fortitude is.
I know. But this is so SP and HP comes off of SP first,
So,
and then when you have no SP left, you start taking away from HP.
okay.
So, yeah.
So minus 10. 12 plus 5. So 17 fortitude.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
Seems reasonable. Hope it is.
Hope it is.
We're like
You have that
35.
look.
Trying to
Starting
understand.
figure.
I'm trying to understand conversation on this. So, okay. Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh, yay.
Okay. You boy.
Yep. What's it doing?
It looks at you, doesn't spit fire, but instead just like spits out 2 globules like this big.
Awesome.
20E.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That's the only one that will hit. Take 7 fire.
Okay, so 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Going forward, I need anybody to tell me if they take hit point damage.
Okay.
That fortitude save did not count. It's only for hit point damage.
Oh, fair enough.
So, I'm not tracking your health.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's fine.
that's them.
All right. Blue. Let's see. Yeah, we can get there easy enough. All right.
Come and help me out.
We'll flank over there against flamey orange.
Did you provoke it all? I can't see. There's a coffee in the way.
I had enough speed to get around.
Okay.
With RNG mode and increases my speed, but I had to use a charge of jump jets to increase it.
Okay.
To get around.
Sounds good.
Well, that's a good roll. Alright, so that's a 25.
That hits.
Alright, 13 electrical.
On red?
Yep.
An orange, yep.
Okay.
Alright, and that's me. So, Arthur.
Okay. So, find it. You know what? No. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think we'll focus, so get him.
Okay.
Nice. And then back to top.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, we
Our
got another
NPC
Vesk.
friend.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was imagining him still in his dress uniform. Going.
Oh, good for him.
I guarantee you he's not in dress uniform now.
He takes his pistol, takes his rifle, aims it at orange, and just goes boom, and it just a massive projectile comes out, smacks it in the chest. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage, but you don't think all of it went through.
Okay.
So that slings
Will we know the damage type?
No.
Okay.
Okay, top of the round.
Alright.
He goes to the end of the round, so just period.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to shoot him with my Thasfault rifle.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Shoot him in my ass. That's poison damage. All right. 18 plus 8 is 26.
That'll hit.
Awesome.
Blue or red?
Blue.
Okay.
Blue is my mark.
Okay.
All right. 6 plus 3 bludgeoning force damage. I target EAC, so that's actually 26 EAC.
Okay.
But it is bludgeoning
Bludgeoning
damage.
damage. Okay. What's the total?
9.
And does it have a fusion on it?
Trailblazer.
Okay. 9 total, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Who's up next?
No, I still got movement, dog.
Oh.
That was
no.
just the standard.
Nah.
Nah. You don't get movement.
Come get me!
Okay.
I want to be 30 feet away at all times. Why am I facing the wrong? You're supposed to. Oh, that's upside down. That's why.
Flying upside down this entire
There
time.
we go. I was like, wait, why is it black on black? That's not how that's supposed to go.
That's not
Okay.
how that's
Who's up next?
Alright, Obadiah.
Obadiah. Okay, so you have get 'em, which is
+1.
+1 to your attack roll,
To hit.
and you have and you are flanking, which is
Yeah.
potentially. Does it reduce theirs?
Just
or-
makes them flat-footed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no.
It's
it gives you a
effectively-
+2
Correct,
bonus
yeah.
to attack. Because flat-foot's different.
You're right.
Yeah.
Anything you
So you
ever
can attack twice.
You have a
if you
3-point
want,
swing right now.
and
Yeah.
you'd only get a -1 penalty to both attacks.
Yeah. So you want to swing at it twice with your flame dashko. So you roll the d20, and you're going to subtract 1 from the number.
8.
So what?
8.
Plus.
Plus 7 is 15.
15.
K. No, I'm sorry, E.
E.
Because it's the flame dashko.
15E
Yep.
will hit.
And then you roll the other attack right now.
15.
Yeah.
So that'll hit.
that'll also hit. So
And then
you're-
roll your damage.
So your damage. What's it
It's
say?
1d8 plus 8.
Twice.
Twice.
So roll the d8 and add 8. Yep.
That's the D8.
So 3 plus 8 is 11, and roll it again. And 6 plus 8 is
14.
14. So 25 total between 2 attacks.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yep. That's why we like Obadiah. She does 2 things very
Red
well.
drops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lifts
Okay.
things and hits things.
Die.
Okay.
Die.
The dragon soul is absorbed into Obadiah, and you are truly a dragonborn. No.
Okay. Who's up next?
Dragon.
Okay. Dragon, at no difficulty, sprouts wings and tears after you. It is now on the other side of you,
Okay.
in the same air. It has 60 feet flying, so it's fine. And is going to bite you.
Awesome.
Does an 18k hit.
Nope.
Okay. That's it. I really want to do hit point damage to you guys.
No, thank you.
I mean, we'll do what we can.
There's a reason they're called radiation dragons.
We'll do what we can, but no guarantees.
Okay, that's their turn.
Let's see.
It is 30 feet in the air,
Yeah.
matching him.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have fancy things.
Get there. I think I'll just align my shield and call it good.
Okay.
So, Earthroot.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20. That should be within 90 feet, so get him.
I thought you had 60 feet.
I have long range, so mine's 90.
Oh, that's nice.
That's real nice. That's a whole map. 90 feet. Get
Yeah,
him.
no,
All
yeah.
right.
60
behind
feet.
behind the window.
60 feet is the same way. It's just
No,
like
I know.
that guy.
But in Starfinder, adding an extra 30 to a power is a lot, because Starfinder maps are usually only like 70, 80 feet max.
They're thinking of making those smaller too.
Jesus.
Doesn't make sense.
Ah,
Either
This
everything.
is a game that has guns.
Yeah.
Let's shrink the maps.
Okay. Who's up next? Top of the round? Oh no. Is
nope,
it top of the
it's
round?
the best.
Nope, it's
Bottom
the
of the
best
round.
guy.
Okay.
But
It's
yeah.
Yulu.
He definitely takes a chunk out of the guy.
Nice.
Right. What's his distance on his gun?
It just says he auto hits.
Oh,
He's a Vesk with
Sure.
an ancient rifle. Of course,
Sure.
he's doing it. He's doing pock shots, trick shots. He's just gonna like put it underneath his leg and goes, "Look at this, dude."
that's some bullshit. Wish I had a hunter ability that gave me
Buster
auto
Scruggs
hit.
just turn around with the mirror.
You're just like, guns not even loaded. Bam!
Have you seen that? It's like how shotguns used in movies. Alakablam!
Yeah.
Fire it 7 times, no reload.
All right.
I mean, that's how orcs work in 40K.
Remind me. So point blank shooting would elicit,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
disengaging without.
You can 5-foot step.
Yeah, you can
That
still
is
guard
that
and
is
step.
correct. I can 5 foot
It's a
step. and still
guarded
shoot.
step.
Yeah, I'll guard step. 5 foot diagonal back. And so if it had reach, I would still elicit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have reach?
Doesn't seem to be.
Oh, that's a lot. 18 plus 8 E. Boy, what's this? Is Pathfinder?
18 plus
Pathfinder
what?
2E.
E
Yeah.
26E.
26E. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. I was like, I wish it was Pathfinder who gets 10 over.
10 over. Yeah. The thing is, its AC would not be this pathetic.
4 plus 3 is 7.
And even at this level, we'd have like close to plus 10s to hit.
Yeah.
I heard people use the plus 10 crit system. And the thing is it swings both ways, because
And I've only
the
had it swing
NPCs
against me.
have higher attacks than Starfinder.
Yeah.
And, but they're generally easier to hit. And so,
Okay.
it's like crits all
Obadiah?
the time. I need a gun.
I think I can step that close.
You can't. It is 30 feet in the air.
It's in the
Yeah,
air.
you can drop your dodge cone and draw your gun, or you can just run up to underneath it and be like, "Come down."
Yeah, I can do that. I'll just.
So you can move 7. And then do you want to ready?
I can go up to there.
Okay.
Because I only have 35. And then I can ready.
So you want to ready to hit it if it comes within reach? Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Its turn.
Yep.
It's gonna fly over you
Okay.
and hit you.
Okay.
You?
Me. It's over my head.
26.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll hit.
12 physical.
And
12
out.
P piercing.
Okay.
Not hit point, right?
Nope.
Okay. That's its turn.
Alright. So how high is it up now?
It's now 35 feet up in the sky,
Yeah.
right over him.
Let's see. I can't keep me
Approximately 40 feet from you,
Yeah.
due to angles.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I remember my fatal flaw in my character. Bought all this stuff for him, and then was like, "Did I buy a range weapon? No, not yet. It's been low on the totem pole."
That's fine. It's okay.
Do you not have Force Souls yet?
Of course,
Not a level 4.
No, level 3.
I don't need it.
I think 4 souls are a level 6 item. Or 7 to start off with.
I don't know.
Well, the low level ones, you fall after you finish moving, so they're not as good as the high level ones. Let's see. What else can we do? Do I have other options? I can throw my hexagon putt pad.
It's going to enjoy a nice aperitif.
It's the one annoying thing about an envoy. I don't roll a lot.
I'm gonna move
If you don't roll a lot, then you can't fail a lot.
there. If it comes within 30 feet of me, I'm gonna ready a standard.
Okay. To do what?
Oh, I'm just going to use my destructive discharge.
Okay. Arthrid.
About how far is it from me, where I'm at?
Pretty far.
15, 30,
It's closer now,
45,
but still.
probably 65 as far as Pythagorean would go.
I can do 65.
Okay.
So I will get him. My pistol has a range of 80 feet.
Ooh.
So I will get him and take a shot. I don't think I'm 11 hits.
11 total? No. Okay.
Here on me.
Bottom of the round?
I believe Vesk, yeah.
He shoots, doesn't seem to affect it.
Ah, okay.
Top of the round with
Change.
ace.
All right. I will guard step down, diagonal 5 feet, and then shoot him. Oh, no. I don't get the auto damage. I was going to roll. I'll actually roll them together. All right. See, 15 plus 8 is 23E.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right. And that will be for 9 damage.
Okay. Oboziah?
It's still up there.
How many feet?
You can drop and draw and shoot.
35.
35.
But yeah.
She doesn't need to drop if she's not moving. She can just swap as her move action.
True.
No, so it's up here. That's not indicative of where it is. So you don't need to move right now.
Just
It's
switch to my
basically
gun.
up here above me.
Okay.
You can't reach it with a weapon.
Yeah, So she can shoot at it, though.
Yeah, if
I
you
can shoot
swap,
at it. That's
then
why I
you can
said I
shoot,
want to
yes.
shoot.
Okay.
I want to switch to my gun.
So
Okay.
it has a +1 to hit,
Go ahead and shoot it.
and then roll your d20 and add your rifle's modifier.
Auto target rifle, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I see
The
it.
big one +7.
Yeah, I see it.
So that +8.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. 25.
25 will hit.
Yeah,
And
cool.
what's your damage?
Okay. 1d6 plus 4. 9.
What kind?
It says it right after. So 1d6 what?
P,
P,
B,
F,
S.
B, R.
I can't.
Auto target rifle.
Yeah.
1d6 plus 4 P.
P.
Analog automatic. So it is piercing.
Okay, how
Piercing.
much? 9?
9.
Nine.
9 piercing.
9 piercing.
Doesn't seem to go all the way through.
Okay.
Dang.
So their
Yeah,
scales
they're
are
resistant to
resistant to
physical.
damage.
They are.
Okay. Its turn.
Yep.
It's technically going to get within 30 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 31 feet. It's negligible. But it's going to literally just, okay, and try to eat you.
Awesome.
So your action goes off, but at the same time, his action, its
It'll
action.
go after its action, or it'll go after its move action, because that's how
Yes, yeah.
it would
Yeah.
do. So it gets a fortitude save. DC is 14.
Okay, it's saved.
Well, that makes it easy. 6 electrical gets through.
Nice. Is that specific or area based?
Specific.
Okay. I was like, because I'd be fine taking
18K does not hit, right?
No, 19 is my modifier for both.
Okay. Dang it.
You only need to do 7 more stamina to get into my hit points.
It does that easily.
I know.
It just can't
When it
hit.
hits.
Yeah, it just can't hit. Okay.
Isn't that my fault?
Be grateful.
We are.
No. Like, I want to tell you what it does. I'll tell you during the break. Okay.
I'm gonna have a simple turn. I'm gonna tune to resistance this turn.
Okay.
'Cause that could be fun. And then line my shield, and that'll be me.
Arthred, you're up.
Okay. Oh, it didn't hurt you last round.
It's within 60 feet.
Well, like I said, I need 80.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I will still get him, and then I will take a shot with my pistol.
Nice.
That is a 6. Okay. Total of 12E. Probably.
Does not hit. Our little Vesky friend kills it.
Nice.
Drops it. It drops to the ground. Let me read you what's going on here. Disdain of the hunters hold up their rifles, click their mandibles, and say in Gibran, "We live, praise Mother Tulu." Then they haul back the carcasses of their hunt, thrumming with their chests in a sound halfway between drums and laughter. And as you get to the city, the children run out to meet you. The 2 elderly spiritual leaders, Brother Cosimo and Sister Alomir, thank your efforts and are chanting ritual prayers. And they magically heal anybody who has suffered anything.
Nice.
Additionally, the chef Auntie Falgo offers you each a tiny choice morsel of their food, like some of the backstrap of these dragons. With everybody eating their first ceremonial bite, the feast begins with larger portions shared amongst everybody in attendance. After the feast, Disdain says, "My friends, new and old, we husks have always celebrated the small wins after our successful hunts. If we survived, if we brought back meat or gathered fruit for our camp to eat, and our children slept that night with full bellies, we have always shared what we have and then danced in joy, and welcoming that we have survived another night. Come, dance." You auto-succeed. Everybody else has to make either an acrobatics check or a profession dancer or musician check to dance without embarrassment. Additionally, you can make a culture check or perception check to recognize the general steps of the dance, giving you a +2 bonus on your check to try to dance. So you still have to make the dance
Okay.
check.
But I can use culture first.
I know. I got a 19 on acrobatics.
I will start with the culture.
Does she get the +2? She got 19 on her acrobatics. Is that including the +2 or?
If she just rolled it there, no, there's no +2 because she didn't make the check.
Okay.
So there's 2 checks. You can check to go, let me see what the dance is doing, or just go in and make the dance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Roll a culture, and if you succeed, you get
Culture
a
or
+2
perception.
to
Yeah,
dancing.
yeah.
Oh, that.
Culture or
Who you said
perception?
auto succeeded?
You.
You.
Oh, okay.
You've already made this dance, so you're very aware
I
of
have,
it.
yeah. Yeah, and I mirrored him with my wings the first time.
I got an 8 to look around and was like, I don't know, just go with the flow. And got an 18 acrobatics.
That succeeds.
So it's not literal, but
Okay, so that is 15 culture.
15
Like
culture,
they had a
yep.
floating fish in the jar. That's basically what Brian's character is. It's amazing.
I'm the
And then I roll a
sidekick
1.
from,
What's your total?
Megamind.
Oh.
Without the
So
+2.
with
Yeah,
the
I haven't watched
+2,
Megamind.
12.
You do not succeed. You do get a little bit embarrassed.
My dice are
Everyone, they're actually fairly impressed that you're able to do this dance because it's fairly hard. Sometimes the children don't get it as well. Okay, at this point in time, you've done 2 tasks. We're going to take a small break. Come back in 10 minutes. It is 8:43, so we're going to come back at 8:54 just to account for variance. Okay? Thank you. Okay. We are back. The camera decided to give out, and we're working on it. When we move to our new place, we should have less camera issues. But instead of a black screen, enjoy this fire. Nice, cozy fire.
We're on fire, yo.
Okay. The team just finished participated in the Great Hunt. And now the last task you have to do is to go and assist in the rehearsals. Okay. Okay.
Told the chief.
Okay.
Watch our stream. We're on fire.
Okay. Disdain and Clarima ask you to participate in the rehearsal for the festival's opening ceremony. Oh, there you are, Starfinders, Disdain says as she approaches. Her arms are full of various boxes, filled with homemade decorations that she is carrying to different stations of the festival. You and our special guest are needed at the main stage at the Elitrio Fairgrounds. Clarima is holding rehearsals for the opening ceremonies. You head over there, and you see that Clarima is the organizer and the director, and they are on the main stage of the fairgrounds. Everybody is looking at the games. There's a bunch of games lining the promenade and everything like that, but most everybody is paying attention to the green grass and the cultivated trees as if they haven't seen them before, and most of them haven't. You can see Clarima just hectically directing a mixed group of Giovanni children in a short skit about the power of friendship. The kids keep missing their lines, but the group seems to be having a good time.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Friendship, Friendship, Friendship. As I no.
Okay.
Power of starvation. Power of.
As you guys are looking over the rehearsal, Zach is just looking around. Okay. He's like, it's very, very different than when I first visited here.
Same.
You guys are watching the lines, and Clarima hasn't noticed that you're there yet. She's just trying to get them to say their lines, and the kids just keep messing up. But everybody who's watching doesn't seem to care. And then you hear Zach just go, What the crap is that? Roll initiative. You get a +1 because Yuluzak is paying attention.
Nice.
14. Yes, sir.
Is that with your +1?
22.8.
Yes, it is.
You see that thing
Look at an oil spill.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like an
Oil spill with teeth.
It's emerging from a nearby drain.
No good. No thanks.
So it is an oil spill with teeth.
No thanks.
Arthur?
14.2.
And then the goo.
Give me a second. I'm doing scaling.
That's
11.3.
What'd you get?
29.
29. Yeah.
I thought I had the right base. I do not have a right base. Does anybody have a huge base? Is it in here?
no.
I have large bases. I just don't have
the
huge
sludge
bases.
will act as huge.
No, that's not big enough.
No.
Yeah,
There are
3x3 is huge.
huge creatures in there.
Yeah, it's literally huge.
Is that 3x3?
Yeah.
Doesn't
It
look
is.
3x3. All right,
It is.
that's fine with me.
Weirdly is.
We've used it for huge
Huh.
before. That's how I know.
Go ahead and place yourselves over here.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Just over here.
Back.
So this die is numerically ordered.
Oh, it's a countdown timer?
Yeah.
Means the odds are off.
No, it still adds up.
They're off by like 0.0001. When I used to do DCI rulings, you couldn't use those.
Yeah.
Because of that slight variance. Which doesn't make sense because dice all have these random variances, but they're like, it's fine. Okay. DCI. They don't know what they're doing.
But Ace knows what he's doing.
Okay.
Right, what do I see?
Top of
That,
the round. Yeah, you see that thing, and it's kind of like,
Oh, slurping on this planet. More than I would have expected.
oh, I love this ability.
Right, if I move 30, does it get me within 40?
Yes.
All right, let's do that. So I'm probably 10 feet off the ground while I was talking to the kids because of the stage or whatever, but I am not going to mark it. So I'm down 1 BAB, so +7. And I rolled a 18 + 7, so 25E.
25E does hit.
Okay. See how you like it. Oh, I
See how
rolled
you like that?
the lowest.
apples?
1 + 3, 4 force.
How do you like them?
Okay.
Let me double check. Bludgeoning, but it counts as force.
Yeah, force just means it does EAC and does full damage to incorporeal.
That is correct.
That's all it does.
All right.
Okay, who's up next?
Alright, it's blue.
Excuse me.
Let's go into resistance mode.
What do I want to do? I have my rifle out right now.
I mean, in all honesty, I've got nothing out right now.
And then I'll move there, forming my shield, and then align it against Ivan Ooze over here. What? And then Obadiah.
Yes,
Okay.
you would have to pull out your weapon again. I don't expect you to have your weapon out while you're watching a rehearsal.
Fair
That's
enough.
why I'm.
Unless this is your way
If you have a
of...
BAB of at least +1, you can pull your weapon while you're moving.
While you move.
So that's why I moved.
This is my way
yeah.
of
I'm gonna
inspiring the kids.
Pull
Get
out
the
my
lines right.
rifle.
Okay.
And then move.
So what's the distance on your rifle?
It's 15 feet, I believe. So
It's longer than a target.
I don't know.
They don't put the range.
I don't know where to look.
usually.
Oh. Doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't tell you.
Yeah.
That's the.
That's the
so when you
cone.
do
Yeah,
the
I
cone,
know.
yeah.
I don't know how close I'm supposed to be.
What is
It's a
cone
Auto
say?
target
rifle?
rifle. I think it's a
Yeah.
60 foot.
I think it is.
Because if it's
60 feet.
30-foot cone,
It's for the burst.
yeah. So automatic is half the full distance.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it's 60
so it's
feet.
60 feet.
So move 35,
Yep.
draw your weapon, and then shoot once.
35?
Yeah, she has base speed 35.
Oh, that's right. She's blitz.
yeah.
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 And then I will shoot.
So D20 plus 7.
Yeah.
Not 20.
Nice.
What's your total?
27.
27.
Okay. Because crits in this one is it has to hit it to count as a crit.
Yeah.
So that does hit it. So go ahead and roll double dice and double modifier.
Double dice.
Yep. So you can
So
roll 2d6.
the same die twice.
Yep. So roll it
So 2,
and roll it again.
5,
So 7, and then double the 4, so 8. 15 P.
piercing.
Good
That's right.
job. Okay.
And then, does she have critical spec yet?
No,
Level 4?
that specific rifle does not have a crit.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Crit
weapon.
spec is
Yep,
useless.
I'm just making sure. I just.
It just adds +2 to the DC in this.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Who's next?
Arthur.
Really?
Yep.
It rolled an 11. You also got a +1 too.
Okay, how far away from it am I?
About 65.
Close enough.
You know what? I will pull my pistol and I'll get him this round.
Okay. Who's up next?
Its turn.
Okay, move it 30 feet towards the thing.
The Obadiah or me?
No, you. The flying thing.
The flying thing.
Is it flying?
Nope.
Fun.
It is a 15 by 15 foot cube. It doesn't need to fly.
No, that's fine. I was just.
Fair enough.
No, you're right. I'm up at its
Apex.
upper echelon. Yeah.
Does a 23K hit you?
Yes.
Okay. What is your AC?
19.
That's 4.
That
Yeah,
is
It's,
4.
it's not enough for a maneuver, but
It's entirely enough for a maneuver.
Because they
maneuver is
make
+8.
You
Creatures
take
broken.
11 points of bludgeoning damage. Creatures don't pay attention to combat maneuvers.
Yeah.
You,
They ignore that.
you are currently grappled.
Okay.
Yeah. They said, we don't want the players doing this, but we're going to let the monsters do it.
Well, the players can do it with a feat.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Oh,
What with a feet?
Grapple.
grapple.
And
No,
the,
I know, but I thought
So
grapple was KEC plus 8.
it is.
it is as a normal action. This
But-
is an ability that bypasses that. You are currently swallowed.
Oh. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, no, there's a lot of arguments about this being an actual thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
Well,
anything +4 is a margin.
A lot of monsters have succeed on their maneuvers KAC +4 instead of +8.
And like auto grab, just the ability grab is KAC +3.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a frustration.
Yeah.
Right. But now you're swallowed.
so it can move, grapple, and swallow me
So
without expending extra actions?
because of its ability, it is grappling you as you're being swallowed.
Okay.
You get the grapple condition as part of being swallowed.
Fun. All
Yeah.
right.
It literally just like looks out and just reaches and just
Nom.
Okay.
Ace.
You are currently grappled, which means you cannot move or take two-handed actions. You take a -2 to AC, and all your attack rolls, reflex saves, and you cannot make attacks of opportunity. I don't know if... How can you get out?
The escape action. Or you could just beat it up a bunch if you have something one-handed.
You can try to cut your way out by dealing damage 1/4 of its hit points. Yeah. You can try to climb out. You must succeed at either a grapple check. Nope, sorry. You must succeed at both a grapple check and an athletics check, which is a full round action. So, in order to do this grapple check, you have to beat their KAC +8.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yep.
Yep.
I have a 0 in athletics.
How's
Yeah,
your
Yeah, I'm not
acrobatics?
meant to do this.
Players have been frustrated about this
Awesome.
For
because
5 years now.
Yeah, it's like
I bring it up almost every single time I can on the VO server.
Cool. So, all right.
Do you have a
No, I can't do anything. That's
one-handed weapon?
No,
Okay.
I have a asphalt rifle. I have nothing else.
Okay. Okay. That's it. At the beginning of your turn? No, at the beginning of its turn. That's a weird conversation, though. So. Okay.
And what's your acrobatics?
4, but I'm not trained.
So specifically, it is an athletics check.
To break a grapple. No,
The-
to break a grapple.
Correct.
Is an escape check, which is
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. To get out of... That will free his arms so he can shoot. Like... Swallow has its own stuff.
Yeah, Swallow Hole has its own stuff, which is, it says in order to get out, you must succeed at the grapple check and then the athletics check. So you could, I don't think he can reverse grapple, not from the inside.
Well, that was like the weird thing, is because you were like, you have to do an athletics check to climb out, and I was like, should be able to escape to break free of the grapple condition,
Yeah.
which is 10 plus their KAC, which gives you something to do at least.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
no, not really.
We
That's
can
fine.
help them by
we can
killing
kill
the
it.
ooze.
Like killing
Yeah.
it, yeah.
That's how we help him.
Hmm.
Well, let's see. 18 plus 4, 22 acrobatics.
Yeah.
What?
You are not technically grappled.
Cool.
Oh, so Swallow overrode the grapple?
He's getting grappled
Okay.
because he's swallowed. It's considered that.
Well,
So,
because that's how you get out of grapple.
Yeah, no. For
So,
the
that's
swallow,
why
he has to make the grapple. He has to make a grapple combat maneuver and then an athletics check to get out. It is
cool.
what it says.
Yeah, I'm just...
It's not my favorite.
It's confusing to me. Anyway. So, my turn... It's gonna be simple. We're just gonna
Who am I at?
go over here. And... start attacking. Well, we tried to crit it. 26E.
26E will hit.
So 11 electrical.
I mean, I get the feeling that this is an ooze.
Yeah.
It's like their version of a gelatinous cube.
Okay, who's up next?
No, that's something entirely.
Is it bottom of the round?
No, it's Obasiah.
Gonna shoot at it again.
No. Hold on. Oboe is a new round.
Is it?
Well, Ace was a new round.
Oh, Ace was the new round. Your friend still has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hits him for 5 points. Sorry, I missed that.
Okay.
Okay, Oboe can go.
As I said, I'm gonna shoot at it again.
Okay,
So. 17.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Okay, who's up next? Arthrid or blue over white?
Arthur.
Yeah, blue over white. So I'm going to maintain to get him, and then I'll take a shot. Wow. I really need to cancel the dice out. Okay, that is a total of 14E.
14E does not hit.
All right. Hand me the black box over there, would you?
Give me a second. Black box?
It's underneath the clipboard.
Oh, okay.
That box.
Okay, blue over white? Right, you're next?
No, it's the ooze's turn.
Okay. Let's see here. The top of the round. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, Ace. At the top of its turn, sorry. Right?
At the beginning of his turn, yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Swallow hole is confusing,
It is, because it has multiple stupid things.
but
Yeah, I'm reading it.
he
right now
has
as
to
well.
grapple. It has to grapple it first. If he doesn't escape, the next turn it can then make that grapple check again, and then they get swallowed. So on creature's next turn, after grappling or pinning a target, if the target hasn't escaped, they take automatic damage.
Correct.
And then the creature can then make a new attack roll with the same attack.
And then it's maintained.
And if it's maintained,
It's
if the roll exceeds
Okay,
the
okay, I
KC
see,
plus
I see.
4, then
There's-
you're swallowed.
Okay, please go ahead and make your attack. You don't take those 12 points of damage.
Yeah, so you will have gotten out with a standard, so you could move away from it.
Yes.
which I would have
Yeah.
flew
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Are you going to provoke? Or are you going to take a...
You might as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
because I don't want to move 5. I want to move.
that's understandable. No, I
Yeah.
just want to make sure. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Doing a lot more research. I'm looking at it on the phone, and
Yeah,
The
I know.
the thing
I
is
was
not
like
super great.
reading over this going, can't be that simple.
Okay.
Getting out of it is garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good job on that acrobatics check.
Yeah, the acrobatics check does help you. You move... How much feet?
30.
30. You don't get farther away than 15, because it does get you. It's got a 15-foot reach.
Okay. Wait, what? What
It's-
was your? What did you roll?
Uh,
Because I'm
32.
at 23. Oh yeah, that's fair. I was like, because I got +4 when I move.
yeah, no, it's 32. Like, no, I was,
No, you're. To be fair, you're not telling me numbers. You just said, "Oh, it hit
Correct.
you." Okay.
Yeah, no, like,
What was the number?
it's,
32 will hit. Yes,
It's high.
clearly.
Okay.
But it
Okay,
is still fair of us to say, we need the number.
that's totally fine. I'll give that to you for this one.
Okay. Well, hold on, because I might fucking be pinned now because of some stupid
No,
bullshit too.
uh,
No, if it hits the target's
correct.
KAC plus 13, it instead pins the target.
It got you by 9, so you're not pinned.
yeah, because you get your +4 bonus to this.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah, your +4 bonus does add to this, which you have a total of 27.
Five.
And I'm actually going to call you it. It says grapples as part of the attack action. This is a reaction to hit me. It is not an attack action.
That's a valid statement.
It's probably wrong, but I'm fucking
However,
going to war here.
no. That's a valid statement because it says specifically attack action, but the attack states It is attack plus ability. And everybody I've seen rolls it that way. I'm fine to arbitrate that for this time around. Because it's not I don't think the ability is fair.
It's fine.
So, so you are still grappled, but you're at an arm's reach grappled. And that's when you'll take the 12 points of damage.
No, what? Oh,
Because it still hits you.
oh yeah.
It still is hitting you. Okay. Thank you for the retcon, Brian.
Nothing changed except for I'm 15 feet further away.
But you didn't take automatic damage.
You still
just
gave me.
hit you.
Yeah, you still gave me. Nothing changed except for I'm 15 feet away. That's the only thing that changed from the previous action. That's my point.
End of 15 feet is blue over white within 15 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we move? Are you just moving up?
Diagonal back. Yeah.
Okay.
So technically, it'd be like
About
here
there.
now. Yeah.
Are you both within 15 feet of it?
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
clearly am.
Well, I'm trying to. I can't see the distances from here. The box is in the way. I'm trying
I'm
to.
base to base.
You're base to base. Okay, fantastic. It's gonna full round, one at each of you.
Okay.
Brian.
Yep.
And Tony. Okay, Tony has a
19.
16 to hit you, so even with your -2, that will miss.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I can't do math. That is a 12.
Yeah.
And Brian has a 28k.
Alright. So that will hit,
Okay,
and I'm grappled.
you're grappled. Okay. And you take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
It looks like it's trying to swallow both of you at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, who's up
And
next?
then our friend.
Your friend.
Well,
What do you need?
I didn't escape its grapple, so I take auto damage at the beginning of its turn.
Okay, give me a second. It takes 4 points of damage.
I mean, I did, but then I got grappled again, and then its turn started. So
11 points of bludgeoning.
awesome.
Okay. Who is that top of the round with Ace?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you are not. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because it has to.
It would have had to hit.
We would
Yeah.
have had to hit.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Because
Um,
it's which means it does not maintain it, so you are free.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It didn't hit you on. It hit you in the first on the reaction, but didn't hit you on its turn, so it didn't maintain the grapple. Grapples only last for a round,
Yeah.
which is really really nice. So you're currently not grappled. You could totally 5-foot step and not be in its range.
Don't worry. I can take it.
Yeah. I'll 5-foot diagonal more, and then I can't mark it, but I can still shoot it.
Mhm.
No, wrong button. What's in here? 13 plus 7, that's a 20.
That'll hit.
E? Okay. Two plus 3 bludgeoning, so 5 bludgeoning.
Fantastic. Okay, who's up next? Obuziah?
It's Blue's turn.
Okay.
I'll put this thing down. So we're gonna just full round into it. Yeah.
I mean, I thought the Pathfinder 2nd Edition auto grapples were bullshit.
No, yeah, no.
Starfinder's worse.
Yeah, Starfinder is awful.
Well, Pathfinder First Edition was there's no check, you're grabbed.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
well, that's how it was for monsters in 2nd Edition before the remaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people were like, well, that's stupid.
Yeah,
So
they're
now-
like, no, you need to change this.
Yeah, so now monsters have to make a check in order to do their...
Yeah.
See,
They get to do it for free, non-action, but they still have to make a check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
What's
a
the
nice
total?
redeeming thing.
low is the 16E.
16E will not hit.
Okay, so 21E.
Yes.
Okay. Keep rolling minimum. 11 electrical.
Okay, it dissipates.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Good job, everyone.
It was 2/3 my blood, anyways. At that point,
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
I was 9 away from
Well, here's some good news.
making checks.
My action will still probably go off because of what happened to you. So, heal 11 stamina.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a tenner over here.
I get it. Yeah, Ace is probably taking a 10 too.
Yeah.
Maybe you do a good
I had I took 13 hit points and I had 22 total. And I had all my stamina, so I was like 1 hit away from
Dang.
making death saves.
Wish
Or
I could
however
give you a
it
good
works in-
berry.
I don't think good berries exist in
They
Starfinder.
don't.
They do not.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Druids aren't really a thing, although I wish they were. An exo word druid would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, they make Xenodruids. There are
Yeah.
Xenodruids, but they're like,
should.
they're not
That's
a
what I
class.
meant by
Yeah.
instead of exo. Xeno druid is, yeah.
I know what you meant.
I really should
Yeah.
start playing Swamp again.
Okay,
Swamp?
fantastic. Everybody's like, yeah, woo!
Ace is over here
They
going,
better.
And they're like, hey, all the kids that come up, like, can you guys hold the flags in the parade?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, of course we
Because
can.
they're holding a parade after the rehearsal.
Even
I'll
though
fly with
technically
the
I
building.
require all 4 of my limbs to move, sure, I'll hold a flag.
They'll just sharpen the edge and stick it in your back. You're fine. You're gonna go clubbing.
Gosh.
Okay. You taking a tenner?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
least.
Okay.
So,
So that
it's a
heals-
resolve and it heals all your stamina.
Say it one more time.
It's 1 resolve
Right.
and it heals all stamina.
Okay.
And then 0 hit points. Okay.
No hit points.
Alright.
We have to have actual serums or
A
healers
mystic.
to do
That's
that.
fine.
Okay.
So it's 2 stamina or 2 resolve left. 8 hit points. No, I can't do math. 9 hit points and 21 stamina. All right.
Yeah. What's your intelligence?
+2.
Okay. After your rest, you hear, "It's a miracle! A miracle!" The normally stoic Disdain comes running up to your team with a husk hunting party in tow. A nearly radiation-free oasis, some 10 miles in diameter, has arisen in what was previously wasteland. Disdain gestures at the neat and manicured fairgrounds and says, "It's not like this manufactured park, but true wilderness, teeming with birds and flowers and fruit that you can eat." Other husks chime in, "We have heard the voice of Mother Toulouse. She spoke to us and told us change is coming to Elitrio." With an excited click of her mandibles, Disdain adds, "See? Mother Toulouse blesses our efforts. She, too, wishes for unity. Come, you must all join me in visiting the site of this miracle."
Why does this sound terrible?
Do you want the coordinates?
Of course.
Can we beg someone for healing before we go?
There is nobody that's available to heal you right now.
Weird.
The healer was at the shelter tribe. Was at shelter, so when you came back with the hunting party.
How much HP are you done?
I took 13 out of 22, so I have 9 left.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
What was what did the bitter flesh arms do?
Anytime something tries to eat you, they get sickened. They have a chance to get sickened.
Would have been nice to know yesterday.
Nobody else. Alright, I gave you 2 serums, so you heal 8.
Okay.
So I have I heal 8, so I have 5 hit.
They give you the coordinates, and you are able to easily go, you know, when we scanned the planet beforehand, there wasn't anything there.
Yeah.
So you are aware that this is a miracle.
Is it though?
It takes you 2 hours to get there. You are being accompanied by devoted husk pilgrims and membranes who are curious to learn about the mysterious god of their new husk friends.
Can we do
There's a picture, but I don't.
Physical
it has
science
spoilers.
with.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Yep.
When you get there, it's not an exaggeration. The lush oasis rises out of the desert like an island marooned in a sea of burnt red sand. The air within the oasis is sweet and moist, carrying the scent of plants from dozens of different worlds. There are flowering shrubs and fruit-filled trees, cool shade and heavy undergrowth. From tiny little frogs to whirring insects to songbirds, this unlikely green space teems with abundant small wildlife. Please go ahead and give me a will save.
Oh, nice. Can't do any better.
19.
Save.
24.
Save.
22.
17. No, 16.
Everybody saved.
Oh, good lord.
You would have just been fascinated for a few rounds.
Yeah, but that's bad in this edition.
Oh, yeah.
You only take a -4 to all skill checks.
Yeah. I've already been eaten by a slime. Next thing is, oh, it's just Sarlacc. Sure.
So go ahead and make a life science or mysticism check.
Okay.
You were jumping the gun.
Oh.
you were there, but you were just a little early. What was it? He's got
I can't do life science.
he's got the spirit, but
I know what you mean.
yeah, there's a quote and I can't remember. What it
Was it the? It's not it, but it's like the spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy. But it's not that. It's. I know. I know
Not
the exact.
snoo.
I know, no, I can't. I don't have life science. I have physical science.
Okay, anybody have life science?
Nope.
No mysticism. Okay.
Sure don't.
What?
Said sure don't.
Okay. At the side of this tree, you see this tree.
Wow, that's a funny looking tree.
Hold on a second.
Funky.
I gotta look at the. I gotta make sure I give you all the information that's available. Disdain and Clarima are overcome with reverence, and they start prostrating themselves, which means getting down on their knees and
Yeah.
full stretch out. Disdain prays while Clarima exclaims, "It's a miracle!" When Disdain recovers, she asks, "Mother Toulouse, what do you wish of us?" The tree responds, into the minds of everybody, with a gentle child's voice. Oh, more biological samples, please. All the assembled Gibrani hurry off to go complete this divine task. When everybody's left, the tree looks and goes, "Oh, hello. You're different. Are you from this planet?"
No,
No.
No.
we are visitors, guests, if you would.
Ah, okay.
Who are you?
Are you an avatar of the mother?
Everyone calls me that.
What do you call yourself? What do your people call you?
Oh, I am an Oracle of Oros.
Oracle of Oros. Is that culture or
And that is what it looks like.
on
The
side?
tree, yeah.
A
Okay.
tree.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide the thing that is not
That's a
is demon.
that's
It's a mutated grasshopper, and they're garbage.
Oh, heck no.
They explode when you kill them.
Of course.
And
And they get into melee, don't they?
yes, the reason they explode is because they found a munitions
Yeah.
camp and they ate all the bullets. But there's this tree.
We've all been there.
Yeah. You do not know what a Oracle of Oros is, because you guys didn't get the checks, but
Yeah.
it talks about how it has no idea who or what Mother Toulouse is. However, as you guys are most likely talking to it, just gonna cut through a lot of questions and answers.
Dialogue.
That you basically explain, no, Mother Toulouse is their deity. They're like, oh, then of course I want to be just referred to as Mother Toulouse. It wants to make them happy.
Okay.
And calling the sapling Mother Toulouse seems to make everyone happy. And all it wants to do is make people happy and get more biological samples.
What is it doing with these biological samples?
Apparently,
It's
Growing.
growing things. It's
Okay.
growing the grove.
Well, it's a fair question to ask.
No, no. It doesn't say other than it grows things.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions for it besides what is growing?
How much of a biological sample does it need?
No response. It just needs as much as it can.
So that's
We-
kind
we
of what
have
I'm asking. It's like, so
crate-
if I
with-
give it some
with-
of my blood,
With each biological sample, it is able to repair the ecosystem more.
okay.
So, in theory, we have
What does it consider a sample?
seeds.
Anything.
I don't know.
It would take your blood.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, I mean, sure, I will donate some blood.
Okay,
because,
go ahead and take 2 hit points.
Whoa. Okay.
And it's like, oh, thank you. And you see, like, it's because it is a 10-mile diameter. You see a couple trees off, like, it goes from kind of like not shriveled. It's not super shriveled, but like the trunk grows a little more. It becomes a little more sustained, and then like it starts flowering.
Okay. Huh. And that is what you intend with these biological samples.
Well, yes, I need to repair all the damage that's been done to this planet.
Well, I can't complain about that.
So it doesn't really do good for the RP. So I'm just going to tell you here. You now have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you tell the Jabrani that this is not their god? Or do you have it continue to lie?
I mean, I'm very much in the lying's bad.
Yeah.
You're doing good things, but you can do them without lying to them about this.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be better.
Yeah, I would rather there be a symbiotic relationship than a parasitic one, even though the parasitic is just lies of omission.
Mm.
Rather, it's like, because I think they can worship it as an aspect of their deity because it's a miracle, figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
But it's in and of itself can be like, no, hey, let's, work together to better this planet.
Although, Zaya, what is your choice? Because each choice matters. Do you want to lie, or do you want to tell the truth?
What?
Pay attention.
I don't know.
Do you want to lie and have the tree continue to masquerade as their deity, or do you want the tree to tell the truth?
I want the tree to tell the truth.
Okay. Yuluzak he's like, yeah, we cannot allow these people to worship this tree as their goddess.
Correct.
It would be
It would be an affront to
despicable.
their religion, yeah, and it would change the future of this colony.
Yeah.
okay. So now that you have decided, you need to make a skill check.
Here, drink this potion.
You need to convince the sapling that lying is a bad idea. You can do this either by teaching it empathy with diplomacy or sense motive, or by providing religious arguments using culture or mysticism.
Okay, I will attempt culture. You have
I will take the potion of the
Serum
serum of the
enhancement.
diplomat. Yeah.
so
You can, Obadiah can assist.
This is a
diplomacy.
number of successes.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. What
Just
does
roll
that
high.
serum do?
+2 to bluff and diplomacy.
Okay.
Tired.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
for-
tired. Believe me, it's almost 10.
that's a 22 culture to basically just tell it like over history, cults and figureheads, whatever. And we've had beautiful examples of synergy, and less so of people placating themselves.
I think the tiefling just goes, where I'm from, whenever a cult just ends, they burn the leader.
We don't want them
And the
to
tree's
burn-
like,
yeah.
Okay.
We don't want this to be a Jonestown situation.
I got a 22 diplomacy.
Okay. Teaching it empathy.
Yeah.
And I got a 21 diplomacy.
Diplomacy can be made untrained.
Yeah, let's roll.
Roll a d20.
2. You have 2.
What's her total?
2.
2.
Does she not have a negatives to her charisma?
Oh, I don't know. What's your
charisma?
charisma?
Where is my charisma?
I never remember where your stats are. Nope, charisma 10.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason the vest just is not good at trying to teach empathy.
Fair.
Fun.
It's not Mick. Which is funny because Mick being semi-charisma based.
You're able to help the sapling understand that it needs to tell the truth. And the Jabrani come back and give them more samples, and you can see like other tree flora and fauna, like creatures are coming out of the water like to sustain everything. New species that haven't existed on this planet for years. But you can tell that they are you can tell that they look very similar to some of the writings you saw when you encountered the facility the first time.
Yeah.
They seem to be natural to this planet.
Yeah.
The ecosystem is being fixed in this area. The Jabrani are kind of disappointed when they find out that this is obviously not Mother Tulu, but they slowly realize that they're in the presence of another divine being, and the cries of Mother Tulu are slowly shifting into honored Oras.
Great.
Many of them seem to be convinced
At least it's accurate.
that Mother Tulu has brought them a miracle through another deity.
Sure.
We're not going to convince them otherwise.
Yeah. When you get back to the festival, everybody's all like, Mother Tulu blesses us! You're unified! We have divine protection! Yes!
Yeah, I just
It's
didn't
exactly how the first
I didn't
war
want there
started.
to be a divide between the followers of Tulu and the followers of Oras.
Oras.
I was like, they're not. Yeah.
Clarima flutters her wings, going aloft with happiness. That's it. All of our tasks are done, and we're ready to open the festival up to full crowds tomorrow. I think it will be a glorious success, and it's thanks to all your hard work. Get washed and rested, for tomorrow we start our opening ceremonies bright and early.
I'm
Okay.
stitching up my exposed ribs.
Yeah, right?
It's okay.
The next day,
Not okay.
everything goes off without a hitch. You guys are able to have a lot of fun. The food tastes pretty good, including the food you brought.
Yay.
There are some crazy parties. And at the end of the festival, those shirts that were being handed out, everyone has one on.
Yeah.
And everyone is talking to each other, sitting together, and admiring the space together. There are clusters of both husks and membranes everywhere. And it's very clear that relations haven't just improved, but friendships are being forged.
Yeah.
Yay.
As
We
you
did a
prepare to
job.
head on back to the Absalom station, which will take you 2 days,
Difficult.
Yuluzak is just like, it's good to work with Starfinders again.
Yeah.
Maybe always fight on the same side, my friends. Until next time. You're able to get back and issue your report, and everyone's pretty happy. You are able to definitively represent Starfinder Society and help aid this culture.
Excellent.
And with that, we have ended the scenario. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please make sure you make your way on through to the Fellow Shop
my silent
to check
shift.
out our fancy cool merch and anything else.
I want some cool merch.
Thank you again, and have a fantastic evening.
Look at you.
Until next time.
They have hoodies. It's like 40.